What's up? What's up, folks? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's your boy. It's your boy 8B in the house. We got a viewer. We got some viewers coming in. What's happening, people? It's Friday night. Steve was running a little late, so I decided to just jump on and catch a little vibe with you guys on a Friday night. Who's here? Say what's up in the chat if you're with me. Say what's up in the chat. Say what's going on. Welcome to the stream. We're getting into change the mic from headphones to actual mic. Hey man, don't tell me what to do. Let's see. Mic. Oh. We are back. We are back. We are back. Sounds like you're using a calling card. Is it better now? Is it better now? What's going on, baby? Uh, no, it's not. Bam, 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 bam. I think I'm back now. I'm back now. Same thing. Now it's not anymore. I'm back. I think I'm getting back. It should be good now. It should be good now. Thanks, AJ. There you go. AJ, what's up, baby? What's going on, folks? Your boy AB. We're getting into it tonight. Let me know in the chat, man. Let me know in the chat how you doing tonight. How you doing? It's a Friday night. Who's getting a cold one? Who's chilling back, relaxing, and we're gonna get into some of this. Good, don't move. What's up, folks? Say what's up in the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on Friday night. On a Friday night, Steve-O's running late. Steve-O is running late, guys. Say what's up if you're in the house. If you're in the house, let me know. We are live. AJ, what's going on, baby? How's it going? What do you think, guys? You think Caesars Casino is making money? Yeah, I think Caesars is making money. I think it's they're profitable. They own a bunch of properties all around the US. I mean, you know, they got the infamous scene from Going Good, Todd. Going Good, my boy is Todd, he said. Let's see. Let's see, share screen. I'm gonna share a tab. What's up, peoples? Welcome to the stream. Y'all remember the scene from let's see. Hangover Caesar's Palace.
We have a reservation.
You guys remember this?
Okay, let me look that up for you.
Dr. Price? Stu, you're a dentist. Hey, don't try and get fancy.
It's not fancy if it's true.
So I have you in a 2-bedroom suite on the 12th floor. Is that okay?
Sounds perfect.
Actually, I was wondering if
You
had
guys
any
remember
villas
this?
Phil, we're not even going to be in the room.
It's unnecessary.
It's no big deal. We can share beds one night.
Oh, if we share beds, I'm bucking with Phil. You good with that?
No, I'm not good with that. Guys, you're not sharing beds. What are we, 12 years old? Lisa, I apologize. How much is the villa?
Well, we have one villa available and it's $4,200 for the night.
We'll take it.
This isn't the real Caesar's Palace, is it?
What do you mean?
Does Caesar live here?
No.
I didn't think
I
so.
didn't think so. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love that Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace. Let's see. Caesar's Palace in Vegas. Have you guys ever stayed here? I think it's fancy up in there, right? It is fancy up in there. Let's see, under 4 minutes. Let me see. Dana White.
Caesar's Palace called me one time and they're like, you're such a good player and you're all good to us. You never let us do anything for you, this and that. What can we do for you? And I said, I'm going to totally with these guys. I want
Can you guys hear that?
Statue. They're like, Dana, that thing's iconic. Here's what we're going to do. The guy who did it died, but his son, we're going to fly him in from Japan. They shut down the sports book and they put these curtains up. The son came in and did a cast of it. The original one is marble and he made me the bronze one, which is better than the marble one. And Caesar's Palace called me one time and they're like, you're such a
Can
good
you guys
player
hear
and
the
you're
video?
all good to us. You never let us do anything for you. This
Caesar's Palace. Caesar's New Orleans. You guys we have. Yes, okay, cool. So guys, we have a Caesar's New Orleans. This is where I was walking around the other day.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Welcome to the Caesars Hotel, New Orleans. Originally opened in 1999 as the
What's
Harris,
going on,
it was a
peoples? Welcome to
casino
the
and a
stream.
hotel.
People's
However,
running a little bit late. We're just getting used to.
$435 million transformation was completed in November of 20.
We're just for getting ourselves familiar with what we're talking about. We're talking about Caesar's Casino and I guess hotel. So we're this is they just renovated this. This is one of their bigger hotels now. Hotel/casino out in NOLA. I literally live like less than 10 minutes walking to this place. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna learn about this company, and then once Steve O joins, we'll get into the numbers. But what do you guys think? You think they're profitable?
Caesars added a brand new section of the hotel and is rebranding as a premier luxury destination for New Orleans. It is walking distance from the aquarium, Bourbon Street, and Cafe Du Monde. Now let's go check out the inside. Look at all these gold and white accents. They really give the vibe of luxury. You enter into the casino where there is 150,000 square feet of fun. There are 120 tables to play at, and there's also 3 outdoor smoking sections. If you're a smoker, that's a real big plus. Now check out the inside, guys. The updates are absolutely breathtaking.
Hassan, what did you think? What did you think how it looked and everything?
Oh my God. They've also added a Caesars Sportsbook, which we'll get to later in the video. They have pretty much everything you need in this one building. There are 13 dining options, 5 bars, a coffee shop, and much more. Now here is the Caesars Sportsbook section. It's 5,000.
Hassan, why do you say weak? What do you mean by weak? Like boring? Like you talking about the whole casino vibe or like the NOLA location specifically? I mean, they got some fancy dining. I think they got like, who's that guy? They got like celebrity chefs. They have like restaurants in there. I think Bobby Flay has restaurants in there. But shit, want me to get on and I can explain my case? Man, come on over, AJ. Let me drop you a link. Let me drop you a link. What we got going on? Let's see. I'm a messenger. Messenger. What do you mean messenger? What kind of messenger? Facebook? Nah. Let me email it to you. HJ, I'm gonna email you the link. We got, I think it's HJam. Let me see. All right. HJ, I just sent you the link. HJ, you got the link in your email. What's going on, peoples? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy AB. This is the Profit Report. This is Vice Week, guys. Vice Week, Friday night. Get your drink on. We're just getting into it. You haven't missed anything if you're just joining us. What's going on, people? It's your boy AB. Yeah, we're getting into it. We'll grab a cold one. Sit back, relax. Let AB and Steve-O break down Caesars. Okay, we're just checking out the company right now, seeing they just renovated this NOLA location. So they got this Caesars New Orleans freshly renovated hotel casino. So we're checking out the video. Y'all think it's profitable? If this is your first time on the show, say what's up in the comments. Make sure you guys give this video a like, guys. Thanks for being here on a Friday night, for tuning in. We're gonna get into the financials, but we're just getting into the video right now. So we're gonna try to check out the Caesars.
700 square feet and includes a 147-foot video screen, an expansive bar, and Legends Lounge for sports betting enthusiasts. It's also located right next to the roulette tables, my favorite spot. So me and the hubby were very satisfied with the placement. This is the front lobby, y'all. Check out how just beautiful it is. All the marble, white, gold, and black. It's just classic. This is the view from the second story balcony. You can get like a bird's eye view of the casino.
What's up, baby?
That was the
What's up,
chandelier
dog?
that we were just looking at down below.
Oh,
It's
your audio's not
absolutely
coming in,
beautiful and
Steve-O.
breathtaking, this view.
For real?
Oh, I can hear you
If you're
now.
checking in to the Caesar Tower, which is the new tower, this is where you'll check in.
So this is
It's
the
on
NOLA
second floor.
location, the new
Look at
Caesars
this
in NOLA.
lobby. Oh my
Ooh.
God. There is also still the rooms from the Harris. That
But
is in a
Steve, I'm
separate
gonna need you
location
to
in a separate
share.
building. You have to take an underground tower
Once we're done with the
to
video.
get from
Now I'm already
rooms
locked and
to the
loaded.
hotel.
All right.
Now let's go check out the rooms in the new hotel. The staff was excellent and the rooms were clean.
Welcome,
and the
guys. We got
perfect size
Steve-O.
for the two of us.
He's a little
Check
late,
out
but he's not
the
missing in
Greek
action.
god art on the wall.
Never.
Everything's real clean and
Steve-O, what you
crisp.
think? You like it?
One of many
What you
little
think about this
stores
hotel?
on site,
is
so you don't
clean.
have to leave the building if you don't want to, which makes you feel safe in New Orleans. There's a hubby. Hey, hubby. What you looking at? Go get the elevator, boy.
Damn.
It was a beautiful
Boy.
day in New
Crack the
Orleans
whip.
just to go walk around and check out
You know,
what the
10
city
minutes
has
away
to
from this.
offer. If you're looking for some genuine
Wow.
Cajun cuisine,
Like
we're
walking
actually
distance,
headed
10
right
minutes.
now to Drago's. And if you love oysters, this is the spot. Check out the oysters. Is that lemon bay? Boom, boom. Yummy. Come check out Sneaker Politics if you're in the area. It's a locally owned boutique shoe store, and they have all.
But anyways, welcome,
What's up,
guys.
dog?
Welcome, baby. Welcome, baby. Hey, Steve-O.
Oh, same though.
No. This is a Abita Nola beer. It's not a juvenile.
Oh, it looks similar though.
Yeah. So it's a Gator straw Gator beer. So it's
okay.
Hey, listen, it's Friday night, baby. It's Vice Week.
Yeah, how come you ain't representing Caesar though? I don't see no Caesar rep and outfit, no merch.
Listen, man, you're
Oh, AJ's in the building.
Yeah, well, AJ wants to come up and explain himself. He wants to tell us his experience with. He just was at the Caesars in NOLA.
Oh, well, nothing.
And he
better
was
than
like,
the
"Man, you know
first-
what? I don't want to type this stuff, man. I want to come up and break it down. We're gonna add him to the stage. We're gonna have AJ come in. We got the #1 fan in the house tonight. It's a Friday night. It's
What's
a
up,
Friday
AJ?
night. Uh-oh, your audio.
Audio though.
Yeah, audio's not coming in. What's up, peoples? Who's in the house?
How about now?
Here we go.
Yeah,
You're
perfect.
Okay. the light bulb fused out here, so I don't have any light on me. I got
It's
bad
always
internet and bad electricity.
it's tough out here, huh?
I think that boy lost all his money at Nola at Caesars.
I got nothing
took
left.
all his
Caesar
money.
got me. Oh shit! Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
What's
So
going on, peoples? What's up, peoples? Who's in the house? If you're in the house, if you're a first-time watcher, say what's up in the chat. Introduce yourself. This is a family right here. We've created a little mini family. We got HJ, the #1 viewer, hopping on real quick to tell us his experience. To tell us his experience with Caesars.
yeah. So I went in there and okay. So my first experience with a casino was going to the Trump Taj Mahal over in Atlantic City. All right. And I thought it was weak then too. I was like, this is a depressing atmosphere. All right. You just see nothing but old people just pop, pop, pop. That's it. Okay. And I was like, this is lame, bro. And then I was like, okay, all right, Caesars, my second time, all right? Because I'm not a gambling man like Steve. He used to go every weekend. Right? So I go in and same shit, bro. Same shit. You go in, I'm in this big dome, and I was like, first off, the slot machines are far apart, right? Like it's kind of sparse looking. It looks kind of empty. But then you see little pockets of people over here, and you're just like all old people. This is what I was telling you, Abe. I was like, this is messed up that an old person can't convert a PDF, can't use a smartphone. This thing right here, they can't use it. Yet they got this whole ass machine that they can pop, click away. They know exactly what all that shit means. Okay,
dude. Let me tell you, I was in there right briefly.
Yeah.
With my dad, and he had some cash. Actually, I ain't had no cash on me.
He had American dollars.
Hey, my boy's doing all right. I don't know how he even managed to get American dollars. He's not even from here.
Watch. There you
go. But no, I try to do like the electronic craps.
Yeah.
Like you could have electronic like craps. Like you press the button and like the dice goes.
Yeah.
Steve, I don't know if you've seen this.
I've seen like video poker, but I've never seen electronic craps.
It's not even electronic. Like they have these 2 fake dice.
Yeah.
Like in a little bubble, and it goes like boom, 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 boom. Whatever.
Yes.
But
like
but
big,
the screen,
yeah,
like it seems like spongy. Bro, to bet it was so I didn't know what to press. It was so much shit going on. I'm like, I don't know what I'm betting on. I'm just like, I just put like $5 or whatever. $6. It was like $3 per roll or something. So
yeah,
within like 30 seconds, we lost $6, right? And then I was like, my dad was like, hey, you want to play some more? He's like, man, I just lost $6. I'm not playing anymore. Yeah, but
it's corny. It's corny. Like all these games, like it's just flashing lights. And these people, and the way the screens are situated, long, you're just zoned in. And of course, you got those casino tricks where you don't know if it's day or night. You're disoriented, and it's just a room full of just slot machines and just games, and just a bunch of old people. And I'm thinking to myself, how is this entertaining? How is this? Oh, you got some crap music playing on loudspeaker, and that's it. This is all it is. This is what people fly in to go to this casino. This is a fancy casino, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, I looked up their annual report. I took a peek before we got on, and this is one of their bigger properties actually, like square footage wise. I don't know if they include like the hotel rooms or not. Yeah. But it's one of their bigger ones. Like it's almost up there with the Caesars in Las Vegas in terms of size. Kind of weird.
Man, I immediately went on to ChatGPT. I was like, all right, tell me about this. All right. So I kind of got a little sneak peek of this show here. I'm like, how is this profitable? How is this a thing? And I'm seeing like 13% win rate. And we have these people just literally just throwing money away. And then you have Emerald's restaurant, I think, over there, right?
Yep.
But then you got like a crappy pretzel stand and a pizza shop and a hot dog stand.
Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking
think
to myself, people
Buddies.
fly in
Yeah,
here.
it's a Buddies or something. The Cake Boss guy. I think he got something going on in there.
I think you're right. I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Bobby Flay, I think, got something going on in there. But yeah, you're right. Like the hot dog place is like overpriced, kind of
Listen,
dry ass food.
Wonder Bread. It had Wonder Bread. I saw the bag. I saw the bag. It was Wonder Bread. You got a little outdoor seating. You saw that?
Yeah, yeah. No, outdoor gambling.
Yes, outdoor gambling.
Oh,
They had
that's cool.
they
Yeah.
had machines out there. Yes,
Yes,
on the
rain or
patio.
shine, rain or shine, you can go outside and play. You can do this.
Wow.
Okay? And then you have this bar in the center. Then you have that big bar. I thought the bar with the TVs was cool. That was pretty all right.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that was
It's a perfect place to watch sports. Huge, humongous screen. That screen was amazing. Yeah.
That was cool. I gotta say that was a nice spot. But everything else, oh my God, bro. And then you go upstairs. You got Nobu, right?
Yeah, there's a Noble. Yep, there is a Noble. Yep.
I went around that whole dome, bro. Half of that dome isn't even decorated with anything. It literally looked like a liminal space.
Yeah, so this was, I think, Hars or another brand. It was Har. I don't know how to pronounce it. Harris
or something like
Harris, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they rebranded it to Caesars, and we'll see once we get into the annual. Once we get into the annual pro, they have a bunch of this Harris. I think that was one of their original brands. Actually, they went to a lot of mergers. I don't know if Steve, if you had a chance to look at their background, but they went to a lot of mergers over the years. So they just sort of merged with Caesars and like actually changed their name to Caesars. Like in 2020, they went through bankruptcy. So, I mean, hey, shout out to AJ, #1 fan, for coming on and let us know. He's not a gambling man, so you got to take partially. He's
little grain of salt.
Yeah, a little grain of salt. You know, I'm sure Steve-O would probably. I really don't think there's like an active casino. It seems dead all the time. Every time I go in there, besides the weekdays and stuff, it just seems like the poker room is not really popping. I don't see like high roller. I don't see.
It's just
Yeah,
slots.
there is poker rooms. There are poker rooms. There are poker rooms and poker tables and stuff. I feel like the layout is a little weird too. It feels far away. Things feel like a hella far away.
It's sparse inside. It doesn't feel close. It doesn't feel like there's theatrics to it. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like, when you go and stand in line, there's sometimes it's annoying, but sometimes you feel suspense, like, oh, this is gonna be all right. There's none of that. It seems like an empty place.
Yes, it feels dead. Like, when you think of a casino, it's like a bustling, hustling place. You got people, whoa, pew, boom, boom, they shooting money. Over here, it feels like it's kind of in a weird part of Bourbon, like it's on the end of Canal Street. It's kind of by itself over there. So, it feels kind of like by itself over there. And Vegas is different because you got all these other casinos. I don't know. I mean, they put in a lot of money into it. So, is it going to pay out? It's a big gamble I think they took. We'll see.
But what I've seen on TikTok is that Las Vegas is dead right now. All right. And it's like, so what happened here? And from what I'm seeing, it's like there's some political things going on where the mayor, whoever's in charge was like, yo, let's increase the price. Or people are losing their jobs or their retirement and all that. And the amount of money that they have is not actually going towards gambling or spending it on the city, whatever it may be. So I'm kind of interested in this one and seeing how these numbers play out. Like, bro, I was out there and I saw this guy delivering all those scooters for old people. He was delivering brand new scooters out there. And I'm just thinking to myself, this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous, like, the concept to me is ridiculous. But hey, I don't gamble, so I don't know.
It's a vice and it's an addiction, and it's the promise of winning it big.
You got a cartoon girl on the screen. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's supposed to draw me in. Okay. And then they had a thing called the Asian room, where you got Asian themed. I'm like, isn't this slightly
Yep.
racist here?
That,
Yeah.
no, that's in like almost every casino. They do have an Asian room because they're a big customer. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. They don't have Chinese food at the food court. They got hot dogs and shit. They should at least give them sesame chicken.
yeah. There's usually a Chinese buffet in almost every casino too. Some type of Chinese restaurant or Chinese buffet.
Really?
Check if
Yeah.
Caesars has one. Check if Caesars has one.
Yeah.
They got an Emerald. They don't got a Chinese buffet. They didn't even have a buffet over there, I don't think. The dining area was so crappy. It looked like you were in the dark part of a dead mall, you know?
It's not complete. I would say it's not really complete. It's not fully
So
complete.
maybe you got a bad representation of Caesars because I mean their Las Vegas one, it's so good. Obviously, you know it was in the movie Hangover. Hangover was the first one was shot over there.
I just showed that clip right now before you
Oh
hopped on.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The thing is,
Yeah,
if you have Las Vegas as Las Vegas, and you have essentially Las Vegas in a way in New Orleans, all right, but for the South, people from Houston and Florida, everybody will come to the South for it. This is still a representation of your brand.
Facts.
You
That's
know,
true.
if you have enough money coming from Las Vegas, you should have enough money to spend here to make it worthwhile.
and the Superdome is Caesar's Superdome, so they are the
Yeah.
naming rights to the Superdome where the Saints play.
What do you mean they own it?
No,
They
no,
have
no,
the
like
naming
the
rights.
naming rights, like Toyota Center, like
Yeah,
it's Caesar's Superdome.
Oh, so they have a lot of presence, but apparently, and this is the only Caesars in New Orleans too, right?
I mean, it's really the only casino in NOLA that's big. They have smaller casinos where like kind of far away from the tourists, kind of like those small ones, like like local people go to. But in NOLA, like in the middle of town, is the only casino.
That is the main casino. Because remember, we were driving around one night and we saw like it almost looked like a shack, like a gas station converted to a casino. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
one of
yeah.
those old strip
Yeah,
joints,
like
right?
there no tourist is going to any other casino except Caesars. There is no other casino, basically, effectively, I would say.
Surrounded by nothing but hotels.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
Interesting.
I don't know, like because when you actually drive into NOLA and you see the Superdome, it's very massive, and you see the big Caesar face, the logo, like
Yeah.
projected onto the Superdome, and you're like, man, like I remember vividly
That
when
was
I
big.
arrived to NOLA, like, oh shit, they run this town, like whoa, like I'm in the casino town, like I'm in Caesar town right now. It feels like that. Especially it's off the freeway. They have a really cool like lighting situation going on, like a blue red. I could actually see this motherfucker. I can actually see this motherfucker through my window right now. But yeah, it's
But
nice. But
you
we'll
go
see if
in
it
and-
translates to profits, right? That's what we're here.
It feels underwhelming when you go in then.
It does.
You see the thing. You go into the city. You're on the thing, and you're like, "Oh, Caesar." You see the Superdome. You're like, "Oh, snap!" You see New Orleans skyline, and then you get there. As a tourist, I am going to feel very underwhelmed by this. But hey, you guys handle the numbers.
No, but let me ask you this: we just watched the video. On the video, the place did look nice. I mean, forget the slot machines and all that. That could be maybe because they acquired it from somewhere else. But did the actual hotel look nice, like the amenities and all that?
I didn't see the hotel. The building in itself looks nice. It looks just like in the pictures. Very clean. It's
2024.
beautiful.
Cafe du Matin, 150,000
Great
square
location.
feet.
Do you
of
see what we mean by
They're all
kind of
I
like
see
a
what you're
little?
saying. I mean,
Now
the way
check
that
out the
there's a lot of
inside, guys. The updates are absolutely breathtaking.
It's very
Look at the
spacious.
chandelier up top. Oh my god. They've also added a Caesar Sportsbook, which we'll get to later in the video. 15 dining options, 5 bars, a coffee shop, and much more. Now here is the Caesar Sportsbook
That's the screen.
section. It's 5,700 square feet and includes a 147-foot video screen, an expansive bar, and Legends Lounge for sports betting enthusiasts. It's also located right next to the roulette tables, my favorite spot, so me and the hubby were very satisfied with the placement. This is the front lobby, y'all. Check out how just beautiful it is. All the marble, white, gold, and black. It's just classic. Was excellent, and the rooms were clean and the perfect size for the two of us. Check out the Greek god art on the wall. Everything's real clean and crisp. One of many little stores on site, so you don't have to leave the building if you don't want to, which makes you feel safe in New Orleans. There's a hubby. Hey, hubby. It was a has to offer. If you're looking for some genuine Cajun cuisine, we're actually headed.
Yeah.
Some nice. The hotel, I'm sure, is what's nice. They probably make more. That's not even for me to say. I'm sure the hotel is nice. It looks nice, but that's about it.
But the actual casino, you just didn't like the layout and all that.
It just seems so empty. It almost feels like either it's too big or you need more machines.
Mm.
You know, it doesn't have like a vibe to it. It doesn't feel like anything. You're just in a room with games happening.
Rebranding
Right.
from Harrah's to Caesars New Orleans.
So I know Caesars is supposed to be like a higher
all-new
end,
Caesars
like
Sportsbook
stay and gamble
at
type
Caesars
thing.
New
So I wonder if
Orleans
that's why they don't
features
have a lot of
4
machines.
betting windows.
Because if you go to a
12
typical
But
Well,
Steve, the only
Caesars
difference
betting-
is like this is the only casino in town.
This is a great location, central location. But look, even in the video, look at how empty it is.
Yeah.
You know, if
Yeah,
this
I
is a
wonder.
regular day, Caesars, people fly into New Orleans all the damn time. Bourbon Street, you got gambling, you got everything. This is one of your tourist attractions,
Mm.
right?
This might be an indication of how maybe their business is doing. I guess, yeah. If you can't have people walking in, it's not busy in a city like New Orleans. That's very concerning.
But one
Can
thing
you
I
guys
did,
see this?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look how
one
much they
thing
spent.
is that all?
That's crazy, dude. $500 million.
But one thing
Yo.
I was on ChatGPT trying to find these figures, and again, I was walking and doing ChatGPT. All right, so I didn't look hard enough at this. I don't know if they make the New Orleans figures public or not.
When I
Or you
peeked
like
through
segmented.
yeah, I
Looks
picked
kinda
through
like
I
how
picked
Rick
through
didn't
the
have.
annual report and I didn't they're not gonna list revenue per location.
No, they're not gonna segment it that detailed. Definitely not.
It's kind of like the Rick's one where the was it the French Quarter location?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna. I think it's the same thing here.
I mean, Steve, look,
Yeah.
this is just October of 2014, right? So this just sort of happened like 6 months ago, basically, in a way. You know, so I mean, the mayor like $435 million. That's not cheap. So they're hoping for a return on this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You see this casino almost at every angle of the city. You know what I mean? You'll walk, you'll see a little glimpse of it,
Yeah.
just peeking around the corner somewhere. But you see it, the signage, everything. They did a great job on the renovation. Is it enough? I don't know. You guys handle the numbers.
Why did Amazon send me
All right.
$20,000?
All right.
Because I
We
use
gotta
All
check
right.
the
Amazon
numbers,
AI.
AJ. You want to
Huh?
stay if you want, man. You can stay.
You can
Yeah,
mute
no,
yourself and kind of hang out, and you could just jump in and be our side commentator. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll jump in a little bit again.
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let me
Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
Now I have to give my input.
Yeah,
This is a lot
AJ.
to type. I'm limited in the text box. Over here.
Yeah.
And I gotta go line by line. That's why I'm
Man.
the number one.
Anybody else that wants to come up and say something, I could drop you guys the link to join. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys should.
All
Who's
right.
in the chat? I can't even tell on this. All right, but I'll try to log in later.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, AJ. Appreciate you, man.
All right, Steve. I'm gonna.
All right. Let me remove you.
Oh, I gotta
Oh.
stop sharing.
Hold on. Let me do share screen. Man, shout out to AJ for joining, man. Guys, as AB said, man, if you want to come on and say a little something, we welcome anybody, everybody come through. If you want to be on the screen, just let us know. We'd
Yep.
be happy to put you on. All right, guys. Caesars. I don't know how much you covered, AB. Did you tell them about like how the company came about and stuff? Maybe a little
Nah,
history?
we were
Or
just
did
we
you
were
do
just kind of vibing. I didn't. We were just vibing. Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Caesars, guys. So iconic, very well known casino. And we mentioned this has been in different movies, most knownly in Hangover. There's a famous rooftop scene, and also in the scene of where the tiger comes out the bathroom and that room that's also in Hangover. It's interesting enough. Actually, they had so much success with that movie. The company started selling Hangover experience tickets to people, where people could stay in that room. Yes, you could pay to stay in that room where the movie was filmed, and you could have the whole experience and stuff. And even where the tiger came out, the tiger is not there, but you could stay in
That's
that
what
room essentially.
I was gonna ask. Like, am I gonna get a tiger? Like,
But yeah, it's a well-known casino. It looks like it was inaugurated on August 5th, 1966, developed by Jay Sarno and Stanley Marlin. And then he envisioned an opulent facility that would immerse guests in the ambience of the Roman Empire. The casino's unique Greco-Roman design and dedication to attracting high rollers made it an instant sensation. Initially had a 14-story tower with 680 rooms, and then over the years, it did a lot of expansion. The forum shops, and then now currently Caesars Entertainment. It used to be formerly Harras Entertainment, where AB was just mentioning, and so Caesars Entertainment is the current operator.
I don't know how you say it.
Harras Entertainment.
Harris, Harris, yeah.
And it looks like that one was started actually back in 1937.
Mm-hmm. I believe that's what started it all back in Reno, Nevada.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when it was like barren desert. And then, these are one
No,
of
actually, they started in Reno, Nevada, not Las Vegas, the Harris one. And it was actually
really?
a bingo parlor, what I read. Briefly.
Oh, really?
It started as a bingo parlor. And then.
Oh, look at that, guys. And then, wow. So it's been publicly traded since 1973. That's a long time, man.
I think you gotta like it was. I think Harold's was, and then Caesar, like they bought Caesar.
Right. Still, right? I mean, maybe not Caesars per se, but Harris or one of them was traded in 1973.
Yeah.
That's
this
a long
company,
time.
in some way, shape, or form. Yeah.
Yeah. So they operate over 50 properties under different names: Caesars, Harras, Horseshoe, El Dorado, and they do online gaming, sports betting. One thing that is particularly known for that I know as well is, the World Series of Poker. They've been hosting that since I think 04. So if you guys are a fan of poker,
you're gonna be surprised what you're gonna find about that in the report.
Really?
I'm not gonna ruin it.
Oh, dang! I don't even know. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it looks like the Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas is their marquee place. It's the cornerstone of the company. 4,000 hotel rooms.
Damn. So imagine, like, on average, let's say even 2-3 people stay in a room. We're talking 10,000 people in the building.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, even at 50% occupancy, that's 2,000 hotel rooms, averaging, like you said, 2 or 3 or 4 people. That's 8,000, and that's not even counting the people that are gambling there.
Yeah.
Not staying. Yeah,
and working there, of course, and all that. So this is, do you remember the number from the from the Carnival cruise? How many people was in there? Do you remember the rough numbers? Was it like what 3,000 and stuff? I forget.
What, the workers?
Workers and guests and all that.
Just the workers was like about 3,000.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was like another 10,000 or something people on the actual thing. And and that property is owned by Vicky Properties, which leases back to Caesars Entertainment. And without going back to a lot of detail, this is like a common practice within the casinos. They sell some of the real estate and then they lease it back right away, and they just operate the business. But they don't.
Why?
own the
Why do
real
you think
estate.
they do that?
Some of it is to pay for debt and stuff. That's what I've seen with MGM. And it's less liability as well. Handling a real estate is a little bit more involved. But Caesars actually does have a lot of property, and that's why I thought it would be more interesting than MGM. MGM is the biggest casino brand. Caesars is like second and third, like in between.
Okay, yeah. I did pick through the report, and yeah, they actually own a good amount of their property.
They do, yes.
It's so funny, man. Like, it's just most people when you look at this massive building on the strip, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And you like, ain't no way these guys are not rolling in the dough, right? It just
Perception.
looks, right? That perception, you're just like, wow, because especially when you see how many people are going in and out and walking about, and you got the Uber and the taxi and the high rollers and the Versace shirt and this drunk people, you're like, man, they have to be rolling in the dough. That would be my perception. Like when you think of wealth, actually, you think of like Vegas high roller. Like if you right now make $100 million, like that's probably the first thing you're gonna do is like hop on a jet and go to Vegas and just live it big, get a penthouse at the top of, you know what I mean?
It is. I mean, that's why, guys, we like to review these annual statement because you really get a good picture. Because there is a lot of assumption, like, oh, these people are making a lot of money, and that's not the case. I mean, we've seen it even with luxury brands. I know we're covering a gambling company, and you know what's funny, AB? Do you hear that echo on your end?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
I think I figured out what the problem is. Hold on, let me just reshare my screen.
It's on your side, huh?
We just notified me, said if you were sharing your screen, it said, and if you're sharing audio, the other person would hear themselves. I didn't know that until it just told me now. So let me reshare my screen. Hold
on. What's up, people? What's up? Who's in the house? We're getting into it, guys. We're talking about Caesars Casino. Is it Caesars Casino and Hotel or Resort?
Caesars Entertainment.
Caesars Entertainment. Okay. So you guys know Caesars mostly probably from the Las Vegas Caesars Palace, right? The infamous Fever Caesars Palace.
Yeah.
Hangover movie, one of the most.
Movies. What's up, Bree?
Hey, we got Bree in the house. What's up, Bree?
Yeah, guys. We're covering gambling today as our Vice. This is Vice Week, guys, and Caesars Entertainment is our pick. Who likes to gamble, guys? I like gambling. I've said this before. You know what I'm saying? That's my vice. I love it. I ain't even gonna front. I love it. Anybody else like to gamble?
This is my vice right here. Catch a buzz.
But that's everybody's vice, though. There's not a lot of people that don't drink. I mean, come on, let's keep it real. Who doesn't drink nowadays? You know what I mean?
The economy is bad. People are stressed out.
Times are tough. Tariffs are going down. Political instability, wars. I think a lot of people are drinking now.
Hey, Becca. Is Becca on one? Look like she might be on one tonight or something.
I'm saying, right? She's like, hey.
She's trying to turn up, man. What's up, Becca?
Oh, man. All right. So it looks like the recent developments. All right. She's also on the signature American Roulette. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I think we could get into the annual statement. I think we've been here for just a little quick look at their website. I don't know if you looked at their website.
No, yeah,
AD.
let's do that really quick. Yeah, let's see
right.
what they got going on.
Look, right off the bat, they're known for their Caesar rewards. It's a big thing. You get a lot of rewards for this place, and they advocate a lot of that. And right up in here, the first thing you see is Jennifer Lopez, Up All Night Live in Las Vegas. I wonder if they do. You know how like Usher does.
No, that is her residency. Yeah, that's her residency.
Oh, really? J-Lo got a
I believe
residency
so.
over
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I believe so. Click on it. Yeah, 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 yeah. They
Oh,
get that big bag.
that.
Yeah.
What J-Lo does she have
Does
enough
she
hits
have
though,
music
to
like
be,
that? That's what I was saying.
She had some hits back in the days, but I didn't know it was like enough of a catalog though for her to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't.
They
think,
probably got her for $9.99 plus tax.
Hell no, J-Lo expensive. I bet.
I
She's
don't know,
super
man.
expensive.
She's going through it
She
though. She
probably got
goes
a
through
big-
like
She looks good though. Maybe that's why she can go through
man,
it.
she's getting divorced like every time, bro. Like, what's up with that?
Maybe high expectation. I don't know.
She stay getting divorced, man. She can't, man.
Isn't she with Ben Affleck or something right now?
No, I think they got divorced.
No,
again, again, I believe. Let's see how much. Damn,
look at
$133.
And that's in look at that. That's bad seats. I'm telling
That's
you, J-Lo's
nosebleed.
that's nosebleed. Look at the sections over here.
And you know, Hassan, when he was up here, he was talking about how like Vegas is down right now. Like, I think room occupancy is like down 10-15% from the last year, and things like that. Things are not going well.
What I've been telling you about the economy, this economy you don't believe in. I've been trying to tell you, man. People don't have money to spend anymore.
Nah, just
people are
boring.
hurting.
Vegas is boring. Who cares about Jennifer Lopez, bro?
Listen, I don't know why they put her in there though. That is interesting. I'm not sure why they couldn't get somebody else. Who knows a J-Lo song, guys? Say 3 songs from J-Lo. I know like 1 or 2. But
What one? What
I can't
one?
think of. I could imagine. I don't know the name. Like I can't think of the name, but I could like but I have an image of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The music
I think
video.
her most famous moment is like her doing Selena. Is that her biggest movie? What is her biggest
What
movie?
are you talking about, bro? She's done great movies. Nah.
Like what?
Jennifer, don't play her with movies. Her movies? She's done a lot. I mean, the wedding, what is it? The Wedding Planner? Is that the wedding something?
Oh, okay, man. Back in
She's been
2003.
in a lot of movies, bro. No, she's been in man, why am I blanking out? What else she's been in? I guess
Well, Becca said Jenny from the Block, so that was her big song.
yeah, Jenny from the Block. I'm still
Yeah. That's
okay.
Yeah.
That's probably the biggest song right there.
That's sad, bro.
So this is what their website looks like. Look at the hotel though. It looks beautiful. Look at that. That is nice.
They're not the people with the fountain in the front. That's Bellagio, right? With the
I
big water show in the
believe so.
front. That's Bellagio. Yeah, I think so.
Gordon Ramsay
Oh.
even has a kitchen in there. Hell's
Waiting
Kitchen,
for
guys.
Tonight. What's that? That's a song by Jello. Waiting for Tonight.
Oh yeah. No, I thought Waiting for Tonight. Oh, oh, that's her. Oh yeah, I think that is her. Yeah. See, look at that. 2 songs. Yeah, I can't be playing with J-Lo, man.
She's been in the industry for 40 years. You got 2 songs?
Dog, she is relevant though. She been relevant since the beginning.
Guys, if you guys go to Vegas, are you buying $130 to see Jennifer Lopez? Like, I don't think so, bro. You're not
Would you
going
all
to see.
pay 130? Come on. Yeah, I think they would. And even
Bro, they
Martha
pay
Stewart got a place.
$13.99, but not.
Who's paying $13.99? You can't pay no $13.99 nowadays for nobody, man. Even Joe from down the street charges more than that. You're crazy. $13.99. But you know, at this pace though, I wonder how much Usher costs. Usher probably costs way more.
Oh yeah, I mean his shows is actually like, but he has like hits for days.
That's what I'm saying. Like he has catalog for days. So if she's charging
Maybe,
130,
maybe see if her number was like public, what they paid her, the bag they paid her. Maybe
what
you can
Jennifer
look it up.
Lopez?
Yeah, she said I'll pay $60. Bree says I'll pay $60.
That's appropriate amount. Lopez Caesar's deal. Let's see how much they paid her, guys. Oh man, it actually grossed over 100 million across 120 shows.
No, this was her this would be her second Las Vegas residency.
No, I know, but during the first time, it grossed over 100 million across 120 shows.
2 years. Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty good. That's almost a little less than $1 million per show that she was generating for the business.
Damn, that's a lot.
That's a lot. So let's see. Well, it says one source suggests the initial offer was around 1 million per show, but the latest offer is reportedly in the 600 to 650,000 range.
Damn.
Per show.
What is a show like 2 hours?
Damn, that's a lot actually.
How much does this venue seats? You know?
But they're making close to $1 million. So they probably like almost breaking even, but probably alcohol sales and all that is how they're making it. Because if you're making if you made 100 million and 120 shows.
Yeah, well, those are 2016, 2018 numbers.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? If you use those same numbers, because obviously we have past data, if you have similar numbers and they are paying around the same, you're kind of breaking even, but alcohol sales and stuff, that's expensive. I didn't think they pay that much for residency, bro. I thought they get a discount. You know what I mean? Like, because you're doing a show often. I didn't know they would charge this much.
600 grand.
That's expensive.
Can you imagine like working for 2 hours and getting paid 600 grand? What's
Bro, I wouldn't hire her. Like, I know J-Lo's big, but I would not hire her for 650.
Yeah, she's just I mean, she's just famous to me. She's more famous than anything.
I agree. She's like, that's what she's known for. Like, she's been famous throughout her career.
Yeah,
movie,
like
the movie though, I would say she's a little bit more famous than the music nowadays.
Bro, what good movie does she have?
Oh, J-Lo list.
Guys, can y'all name any movie that you guys like from J-Lo? I
like
can't think
chick
of
flicks,
anything.
though. It's like chick flicks, bro.
I'm talking about like real big movies. I think Selena is her biggest one.
Out of Sight, The Wedding Planner, Manhattan.
Made in Manhattan. Okay, Made in Manhattan was big. We'll give her that one.
It is. Monster in Law was big. Monster in Law was big. The Backup Plan is in between.
That's it. But that was the last time. That's it. That's it.
Unstoppable, Atlas. But listen, I don't really watch J-Lo movie like that though. So you know what I'm saying? Hold on. J-Lo movies by gross revenue. And we're kind of drifting off a little bit. We'll come back. We just want to check this real
We're just
quick.
chilling.
We just want to see how Caesar's spending their money too on investments. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ice Age doesn't count.
Why not? She's in it.
It's just a voice. It's just a voice.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
That's not acting, bro.
Dog, that's still making money though. Oh, Hustlers.
What's that?
Oh, that movie was actually pretty good. She's I didn't watch it, but I've seen the trailer for it. She's like a escort or something like that, and they try to get these guys. They try to get money from these people and stuff.
A lot of her movies are super similar. Yes. It's a very rom-com-ish, you know. Oh, she was in Anaconda, 97.
Anaconda, look at that, dog.
I don't remember her. Monster in Law, I remember her. Wedding Planner, I remember her.
Wedding Planner, yeah. Marry Me, that one was a little corny to me.
Selena, I feel like Selena's her best role so far.
Selena was definitely her breakout moment. Shall we danced? So
She only grossed 720 million. Is that all?
this guy says, "Is that all?" 720 million is close to a billy, dog.
Okay, check like other people that's similar to her. Who would you compare her to? Like, who would you compare her to for how famous she is? I would think, like, who's the Anna Hathaway or some shit? Would you compare her to her?
Nah. But she's not a musician. No, J Lo is a different. I don't know who you compare it to.
Who'd you compare her to? Queen Latifah?
She's higher than Queen Latifah.
All right, let's not get sidetracked.
I'm saying, man, we getting sidetracked, guys. Let's get back. All right, let's go to the annual statement, guys.
We're getting into the financials, guys. We're getting into financials. Caesars Entertainment. Queen is queen. What's that? Hey, Jay,
She's
talk about.
probably talking about Queen Latifah. Maybe.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
Queen is queen. Yeah. Hey man, barbershop was
All right,
nice.
guys. Barbershop was nice. Set It Off was nice. Queen Latifah is a G, guys. But
she's all right.
All right. No, she, come on, man. Even her raps. But Caesars Entertainment, guys, based in Delaware, as most companies are, over 60-something% of companies, publicly traded companies, are listed in Delaware.
What's up, San? We got San in the building. You
What's
just
up, San?
You just coming into it. We're just getting into the numbers.
Yes, that Taxi movie. I'm trying to think.
Hey, I like that Taxi movie. It's all right.
Guys, AJ came on and telling us the Caesars that he went to in New Orleans, he wasn't feeling it. So we're wondering how that translates to their financial statement. We're seeing to see if they are doing well.
Yeah, San, Bree, what do you guys think about the Caesars down here in NOLA?
Oh yeah, they're local too, right? Yeah. What do you guys think?
I don't know, man. To me, yeah, like I said, I don't know. I just expected to have more energy. That's all.
Expected to be more busy, and it's
not.
Okay. So we're gonna look at their numbers, guys. This company was based in 1973 by the Carano family. That sounds like a mob family, doesn't it? The Carano family.
Definitely.
With the opening of El Dorado Hotel in Reno, Nevada, beginning in 2005, we grew through a series of acquisitions. It looked like they bought some companies, MTR Gaming, Isle of Capri Casinos, Tropicana Entertainment.
Well, can you zoom in a little bit? Give me a little more zoom.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Good?
Perfect.
All right. So their stock market ticker is C Charlie Zulu Romeo CZR. It's also listed on the NASDAQ.
That's that military kicking in.
Military term right there. That's that. What is that place we reviewed yesterday? The military themed restaurant, Bombshells. That's that Bombshells. Primary source of revenue is generated through gaming operations, which includes retail and online sport betting and online gaming. So they have online sport betting as well as retail in-person betting. They also have hotels, restaurant, bars, racing, retail shops. And as of last year, because we're reviewing their annual statement at the end of 2024, they had either they own or lease or manage 53 domestic property in 18 states. Wow, only 18 states? I'm actually surprised they didn't have more. They also do sports wagering across 32 jurisdictions, 26 which offer online sports betting, and operate iGaming in 5 jurisdictions in North America. And they have a Caesars Sportsbook app, the Caesars Racebook app, and the Caesars Palace online casino app, and the new Horseshoe online casino app. Golly, that's too many apps.
They just
they plan to grow.
These big companies they're not smooth with their IT.
They really not.
This is why they'll lose to the newcomer. You know
apps.
what I mean? Yeah, like you're one company, like create a new brand, like call it something else and just
consolidate, bro. Like you don't need 4. Like in the Racebook, especially like the casino apps. There's 3 casinos app or 2 casinos app at least. Caesars Palace and Horseshoe online casino app. I don't know. That's bizarre. So they have other properties in North America that are authorized to use the brands and marks of Caesar Entertainment, as well as other non-gaming properties. So I wonder if the New Orleans location is one of those, where they could use the name. I don't know for a fact, but I'm just guessing here.
I think when I picked at it, I think they actually own that one. There's
Oh,
only a
really?
few that's
Okay.
like branded. Yeah, it's not that many. They have the
Um,
branded ones. Most of it is like they operate it.
Okay. Um, Consolidate business, casino operations. So the casino operations generates revenues from approximately 51,400 slot machines, 2,800 table games. Table games means like, blackjack, roulette, craps, etc., including poker, sports betting from our retail and online sportsbook, iGaming, and other games as Keno, all of which comprise approximately 56% of our total revenues. Oh, so gambling only gets them 56%, so 44.
And look at that
And then
slot.
slot revenues generate, damn, slot makes them more money.
Isn't the odds the worst on slots?
It is. It is definitely the worst. But I didn't expect, I guess maybe those little money being spent like with a lot of people, because there's not, with the slot, you could pay with $5, like you said, right? But you can't play blackjack on a $5 table. There are some places you could play $5, but typically not. Like 15, 25 is minimum tables.
But I guess the
So
machine
that's why.
gets you with the whole like, hey, you can bet 1 cent at a time, but you're just sitting there clicking away for an hour. You just spent 50, 60 bucks. You don't even know it. You probably fed that machine like 3 times $20, shit like that, And you're thinking
No
you're getting
facts.
closer too. I think most people probably feel like I'm getting closer. If I just go one more 20, I might hit this hoe.
Actually, when you go to the casino, there's people that would wait. If somebody has been using a specific slot machine for a while, they would wait behind them because they think that thing is hot and eventually it's gonna hit. So there's like, yeah,
But is there any
there is a
science to
lot of
that?
assumption. I mean, if you just look at odds, if it hasn't hit for a while, probability would increase. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you don't know where in the cycle it is. It could have been just, or it could have just, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know. You're
No,
hoping.
assuming. No, they would typically ask like how long you've been playing and stuff. Like there is some reconnaissance that they do. They don't just these people know what they're doing. But yeah, I don't think the odds on table games is known, like on blackjack
Wow,
and
look
stuff
at
like that.
look at
You know what
Bree.
the
Look
odds
at Bree giving us his history about the Caesars in NOLA. She said they used to have a club that was in the middle of the casino that was popping every night and had an ice bar that worked. They had entertainment that was a show to be seen all the time. So this is Caesar
Ah,
Sonola before they rebranded it. I think it was Harens or whatever before. Uh,
interesting.
she said it was different than what we see now. Huh?
Wonder why they took it off. So during that time, was it popping? Was it like when they had that kind of stuff? Was a casino like more popular, more
Yeah,
foot
she
traffic?
said it was packed. Her earlier comment said it used to be more packed and stuff.
Oh man, so strategy wise, I wonder why they did that.
And we saw they dropped close to $500 million renovating that thing.
Yes, they did. Oh, it was
Four
extremely high.
hundred and something thousand dollars.
431 million. Yep.
Jesus, what do you even spend that on?
But real estate is expensive, bro. Like it's just super
It's
expensive.
not buying it, Steve-O. It's renovation.
No, I know. I'm just saying I've seen projects that cost a lot. I don't know what costs a lot, but it does.
Bro, but the thing is, like, Hassan and I, we used to be like in construction at U of H in procurement,
Yeah.
right? So we kind of know what things cost.
Right.
Like Hassan can talk about this. Like Hassan, how much was like a new building? Isn't it like 10 million bucks or something? It's like, I don't know why a renovation.
Renovation, I think, costs more money than building it outright. You know what I'm
400
saying?
something is such just sounds crazy. Just imagine how long is that gonna take for you to get that money back?
I guess we'll find out. We'll see how much revenue they're making, but that is a big investment. I mean, $500 million on one location
Shit.
is big investment. 30 to 50 mil on 10% of for AE. What's
Like,
AE?
I think that might be a design.
30 to 50 mil,
I
10%.
think architecture engineering. I think for a that's I think that's what it is.
Oh, so what? 3 million for architect engineer. So this is for
Yeah.
new build though. But
I'm talking, yeah, like, but Hassan, that's like the Sugarland location at U of H. How much was that? Like, we didn't see $100 million at U of H. Like, that was rare. And I'm talking brand new spanking building that was gonna house thousands of people in the whole nine. This is why I'm freaking out over this 435. Like, the building is not even that old. I don't think the hotel was that old when I don't know when it was constructed, but it probably got constructed maybe in the 80s or something. So
I wonder if it's also though includes like the machines and stuff. You know what I mean? They do have slot machines. Because if it doesn't include that, if it's just the building, yeah, I could see it being egregious. But they have
because even
marble
if I want to
floor.
buy the damn building, how much would it be? So are you telling me like they're gonna ask 600 million for that building?
Fact. I mean, they do marble floors, bro. Marble floors is not cheap, dog. That's expensive.
Steve, okay, I think I don't know. Like, allow me to go sidetrack a little bit. Can you please look up some building just got sold in NOLA? Some office building just got sold in NOLA for like 150 million, and it's a whole office building with like 30 buildings on it. I don't know, man. It's insane.
No, I believe. I'm just saying. We don't know.
You know, you gotta understand. NOLA is a small market, bro. It's only like 1 million people in the city.
Right.
Like, so, like, okay, the tourists are here and everything, but it's like, how are you gonna get this money back? Like, what are you think? Like, okay, even if you think, okay, this is, we don't need to do nothing for the next 10, 15 years or whatever, which is not true. You're still gonna need to do a little refreshment every here and there. I don't know, man. Anyways,
I mean, I guess we'll see. Maybe AB is right. Let's see if they're gonna recoup their money. They do offer hundreds of online casino games, and they continue to leverage the World Series of Poker brand within the United States, guys. So the World Series of Poker is essentially like the World Series of baseball. It's like similar, except for poker. It's held every year.
Continue reading that statement.
No, no, no. They sold it off. Come on. They had this line since 2004. They had it for 20 years. I didn't even know they sold it. Come on, guy. Are you serious?
You know these boys are strapped for cash, bro. If they selling that.
Come on. Who did they sell it to? Come on. That was that was anonymous.
Trust me, I love World Series of Poker. I used to watch that like all day long. That what got me into poker to begin with.
Wow. To NCUS Group, the parent company of the online poker room, GG Poker, for 500 million. I mean, I guess.
But they still host it. But they arranged it to where they host it still. They just sold the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of inside of interesting thing. So I wonder what this poker thing is gonna do with it. They're just gonna like create the online version of it, or what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, that looks like that's what it says. It says Caesars Digital will license the WSOP brand from NCUS and continue to operate the WSOP online poker sites. So they're leasing it back from them, like we're licensing it back from them. I had noticed this within the casino industry. It looks like they sell some stuff and then they either license it or lease it back right away. And usually it's to free up money.
To get some cash, right? Yeah.
To get cash. All right. They also have the sportsbook app we mentioned, and then they have some racing app, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Sports brand partnership. They are partners with NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB. And oh, look, the Caesars. Look, they have a 20-year exclusive naming right partnership. Branding
Hey.
the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans in 2021.
Oh, that was 2021. Okay, that's recent. That's
So
recent.
that's till 2041 they have that agreement. But it's not even generating them, like as you guys said, enough foot traffic. So this might have been a bad investment.
I mean, it looks epic though when you drive in. When you drive in, like the way they lit up the stadium, they have like a blue red lighting situation, and they got the big Caesar logo. All so it looks epic when you walk in. Like, oh damn, like I'm coming into a city that's popping. It looks really nice off the freeway and everything, but yeah, man, that casino. The last time I really saw it packed was it like a fight? I think some kind of fight. Well, Mike Tyson fight. We went over there and watched Mike Tyson fight. The casino was packed. The one that he just like with the
with Jake Paul. Yeah.
with Jake Paul. Yeah. Super Bowl. I think it was sort of packed. I mean, I think in the weekends it's okay, but can you really survive just on the weekends? I don't know.
Yeah, this is I mean, so they made two investments, right? They made 431 million, as AB said, and then they also have a naming rights within New Orleans. So they spent some money on that as well. So these are big investments that they made in New Orleans. But
And guess what? New Orleans actually is having a population decline. If you look at it, it's had that population decline over the years. So I don't know how the tourist numbers are looking up for NOLA, but is this just a pure tourist play, or are you trying to get the locals, or was it going to be a regional thing? The thing is, there's Biloxi, Mississippi is not too far away. They got casinos out there. You got Lake Charles, they got casinos out there. So cities around, they don't need to drive in to gamble necessarily. So who is this for? Is it for the locals? Is it for the tourists? You put a lot of money into this.
yeah, maybe it's I guess we'll find with the numbers, but maybe a strategic failure. I would think that I thought maybe the visitors would be just another stop. And
honestly, if you look up like New Orleans tourism, like what is there to do, I don't believe the casino will pop up. They'll tell you like alligator tours and eat like some po' boy, and I don't think they'll say.
But it's in the middle, like it's obvious though, right? Like you could see it in the strip, right?
Yes, it is visible enough, but I don't think people associate New Orleans with like, oh, I'm gonna go down there and gamble or something.
No, for sure. Yeah, and I mean, of course not. So in
Okay, so some
2024, though, New
increase.
Orleans welcomed 19 million visitors.
But we did have the Super
Near
Bowl,
record
though, so that
number.
might be a little skewed. Oh no, we had the Super Bowl this year. No, so that never mind. Okay, so
Yeah, and then even 2023, 17.9 million. I mean, that's
Well, that's still
even if you capture
13.
10% of that market, that's 1.9 million people right there.
Yeah, so it looks like, but look at 2023 numbers. It was 13% lower than pre-pandemic levels.
Right.
I know, like summer, they say it's really bad in NOLA, so I'm not. Maybe it's a slow season, so maybe it's not fair. What Hassan and I are reporting.
Yeah.
I know for a fact NOLA summer is a lower season, so we'll see.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because it's just one thing to do. People usually go to casino. Either you have gamblers or other people that go there are like just things to do. You know what I mean? It's just another place to just go.
Yeah.
They have all right. So we have a high-profile exclusive sports entertainment partnership with NFL, making Caesars the first ever official casino sponsor in the history of the league. But what does that mean? Combines the NFL's legendary events with our properties to bring unique experiences to our patrons. Includes exclusive rights to use NFL trademarks to promote our properties, enabling Caesars to host exclusive special event and experiences. Oh, okay. Well, that's big. To have any partnership with NFL, that's big.
Yeah. You know how like
All right.
we are the official chair of the NFL. Like everything has like we are the official, light bulb of the NFL. Like there's every company has like a thing.
They do. I mean, NFL is big, guys. To be affiliated with that huge brand, it's always a
What's
good
going on,
thing.
guys? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. You're here with AB. We got Steve in the house, guys. Make sure you drop a comment,
Yeah.
make a like. It's Friday night. It's Vice Week. We're getting into it with Caesars. We got Caesars, we got the casino, we got the food, we got the hotel. So they making money all kinds of ways. So let's see
All
how's it
type of
breaking.
ways, guys. Even from food, guys, they make 15% of their total revenues from food,
Bars,
hotel
nightclubs.
operation.
Yeah.
Food and
They have
beverage. Actually,
nightclubs like
food
us.
and
So
beverage.
like Vegas have really amazing like nightclubs in terms of like the audio visual. I think Vegas is the best I've ever been to in terms of just
To a nightclub?
yeah, like how massive the clubs are and how
Really?
amazing the show. Like you got the thing, you like it's loud. I'm like, wow, this place is crazy. I don't know if it was Caesars. I forget where it was. You kind of forget like where you are when you're in Vegas,
Yeah,
right?
of course, right.
But I think it's a man. I was like in awe just how massive this place is.
Man.
So
See, I've been to Vegas, but I never been to the club out there, so I don't know. All right, hotels, guys. They're known for their hotels. 45,600 rooms.
wow.
And that represented 18% of total net revenues. That's actually lower than I thought it was going to be. Thought they make more money from that.
So more than half is casinos.
Yeah.
56 casinos, 18 hotel. What was food?
Food is 15%.
15. So that pretty much
Food and beverage.
right.
Which
Right. Alcohol includes alcohol. Yeah, I'm assuming.
it
Yeah.
does. It's kind of small. So
That is kind of small. They could do better, I would think.
they really could do better. So this is an opportunity that perhaps
Well, don't they give you free drinks though when you're gambling?
that's a it depends on the casino, man. It's an old it's like a myth, bro. Not
a
every
myth?
place gives you,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a myth. Not every place you have to pay for liquor. It's a whole thing. I've been to casinos where they give you for free. If you're playing a table, there's places though where you have to pay as well. So it's a mixed bag. Management. We earn revenue from fees paid for the management of other hotels. Managed properties represent Caesar branded properties, which provide certain staffing and management service under management agreements. Oh, okay. So they managed other hotels that look like that are Caesars per se by the name, but they don't actually own it, but they actually manage it.
Hey guys, once we get through these numbers, we're gonna have like kind of an open panel. If y'all want to jump on and say your piece, we're gonna drop the link. All right, stay on. Y'all can jump on and tell us about your experience with Caesars or whatever. All right, so just be prepared for that. Have a questions for us or whatever.
Yes. Oh, Santa's saying they do give drinks for free
on slots. I know. Yeah, I think I saw it actually when I was in Caesars. Like some lady was walking around with drinks and stuff.
Yeah, you see, it depends on the casino. I guess Caesars is one of those that does give you for free, especially on slots. That's surprising. Usually, you have to be on a table game to give you drinks. So if they're giving you on slots, that's money wasted. And them dudes.
I feel like you should. I feel like I should know how much you've spent before I give you. Like,
yeah,
you sit there for $5. I'm not giving you no drinks.
For real. So did they offer you a drink when you and your pops went?
Nah, we didn't even stand there for a minute. We just lost $6, so we was out of there, bro.
You should at least got a drink.
I was like, hey, I was like, do you have any more cash? He's like, I'm not giving you any more money. I just lost $6. I'm like,
oh man. Oh, look at this. So they also do entertainment and other non-gaming operations. I just saw some names that popped out. They provide retail and entertainment offerings at their properties, entertainment venues, including the Coliseum at Caesars, blah, blah, blah. But the venues host or have announced plans to host prominent headlines such as Garth Brooks, The Killers, Rod Stewart, Jerry Seinfeld, favorite comedian, Kelly Clarkson, Shania Twain,
Shania
Scorpion.
Twain. Yeah.
How come J-Lo's not in here? And J-Lo's like headlining Vegas.
When
What's
was
up
her
with
deal?
that?
Maybe this happened after this annual report came out, or what?
Maybe that's probably what it is. Yeah. They got some well-known people in here though. I don't know what Scorpions and stuff is.
Yeah, I know Rod Stewart. People love that guy.
See, look at that. Kelly Clarkson used to be popping back in the days.
Blake Shelton is big, I think. Isn't he like some
yeah,
country guy?
he's big. Garth Brooks is big.
Yep.
I mean, look at that. Would you guys watch any of these people in here? So this are some of the offerings that they have. Also, they do shows.
We'll see, man. We'll see if any of this makes any money. That's a lot of money going out. I'm just seeing dollars being spent. Like every name is like, damn, bam, bam, millions.
They're spending a lot. And they also have a high roller, 550-foot observation wheel, Fly Link, the first and only zip line on the Las Vegas Strip. So they have even zip line over there.
Look like they sold something. Look, they sold Link Promenade.
Where do you see that at?
Second to last paragraph. Yeah. On December 12th, we sold Link Promenade, which is an open air dining entertainment retail development located between the Link, Flamingo, blah blah blah. It operates high roller, 550 observation wheel. Yeah, okay. And then Caesar Forum is a 550,000. Blah blah blah. Okay.
That's a big conference room. So
God
they also have
damn.
conference rooms. That's big.
Isn't that where everybody goes for every conference known to man?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Oh yeah, like every industry, like
really?
the foot association of like the foot orthopedics,
the big,
whatever. Yeah, like the Internal Auditor Association of America. They have their little conference. I mean, NOLA is also a conference place too. Like I come out of my apartment and I just sort of start seeing T-shirts. I also see like these lanyards with like colors. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And you look it up and it's like some kind of data science conference or whatever is in town and shit like that.
Okay.
But Vegas, man, that's where everybody wants to go. Yeah, well, it's a conference, useless conference, networking, all that crap.
You make money from conferences, so that seems to be another way that they make money. They didn't disclose how much though. All right, trends. Look at this. I've said this before. AB don't believe it. Look at this. The casino company is saying it. That's the first thing they say. Economic factors impacting discretionary spending.
Yeah, but that's just a normal statement, Steve.
No, bro. I'm telling you, these are
No,
trends.
I
This is
guarantee you,
trends.
if we looked up their 2020 report, they mentioned this too.
No, I'm telling you, nowadays people's pocket is hurting a little bit more than
Can
usual.
you tell me a time when in CNN or Fox News they're not saying, well, we gotta watch discretionary spending? Like they always say that.
No, I think a little bit more though. Now as inflation has hit too, you know what I'm saying?
That's
the other
another
part of it.
myth.
It's not a myth. People, guys, you think that's a myth? You don't think inflation is happening, guys? Your food price hasn't gone up. Your
No.
electric bill-
I'm saying they don't have to increase the prices. This is okay. You don't want me to go in the right. I don't know.
No. This is not about why they have to, but is it up? That's the question.
Yeah, it's because it's bullshit. They
But
make
it's
it
up,
up.
though. But it's up though.
I think so. Yeah. Well. Yes.
You think so?
I don't
It
know.
is up.
I don't buy things. I don't buy things, so I don't know. I honestly, this is not like to flex or anything. Like I go to the store and I buy things, and it's like I don't know what do you want me to do? Like if I go to the grocery store and I look at the bread, I'm gonna buy the bread. I don't care. But
well, you're a restaurant guy. Let me ask you this: in a restaurant, have you seen a price hike? Maybe that would be a better.
I mean, but listen though, you always have to look at it like in a 10-year window, in a 20-year window, right? Like a Chipotle burrito is like what, $10-11 to these days?
Yeah.
How much was it 10 years ago? Was it really that much difference? Maybe it was $8. So they went up $3 in 10 years. Is that so bad?
That's like 30%, bro.
In
Yes.
10 years?
I don't know about 10 years. I can't represent about 10 years. All I know is the change happened within the last year or two. Even coffee, bro. You can't get a coffee for $5 at Starbucks, like a cappuccino, not like a black coffee. You could get a black coffee for that much, but cappuccino.
It was okay. It was 3 before. Now it's 5. Okay, like what's the?
Yeah, that's over 50%, bro. That's expensive. That's almost
In
100%
10 years,
markup.
it's not so bad in 10 years, bro.
Man,
Steve-O, you know we come from a place
Yeah.
that goes crazy with
No,
inflation.
but, you know, Africa is.
But no. But I mean, just tell the people how bad it could be.
No. In Africa, there's a huge inflation.
I think as much as we like to complain about inflation, I think America actually does a decent job of controlling inflation more than any other country in the world. I really believe that.
No, I would agree with that, but it has gone up in recently more, like in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? And it's mentioned right here. Yeah, let's say even if we disagree, right? This is one of the trends that they do mention, whether I guess we agree with it or not. Nonetheless,
ICE
it
arrested the owner
says-
of Trump Burger out here. Oh yeah, that is a hilarious story, bro. That's probably the most.
Arrested the owner of
That's
Trump
the
Burger?
funniest story of 2025,
Hold on, there's a Trump burger? I didn't even know there was a Trump burger.
bro. Me and Hassan went to it and everything. Listen,
it's in New Orleans.
No, it's in Houston.
Wow. Okay.
Well, actually,
So what's the story?
Hassan, correct me if I'm wrong, but the guy actually had original location that was kind of on the outskirts of Houston. This was like kind of on the countryside of Houston, like maybe 30 minutes outside of Houston, right? So Hassan, one day we are actually out driving in the countryside and we see this thing. And so we're like, oh shit. So we took a picture. We didn't go inside or eat anything, right? Fast forward, like last year, this guy opened one in the center of Houston, like in the middle of town, like by 59 and Chimney Rock.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. And I just saw this news. Apparently, wasn't he Muslim or something? Hassan, was he like, I think he was like from the Middle East or so. I don't know if he was Hispanic or what. I forget. But he got arrested by ICE and he's gonna get deported.
He don't have papers?
Bro, look it up. Look up like the way he decorated the restaurant. It was like Trump burger, red, white, blue, the whole thing, MAGA, the whole nine. It was decorated like Lebanese Christian. Wow.
When trying hard goes wrong, guys. You see, they don't kiss ass. Look at that. You don't even have papers and you freaking come on. That's stupid. That's just stupid. That's
Lebanese
silly.
Christian. Look at this guy, bro. Like,
that's ridiculous. Wow.
I'm surprised there's no Trump casino. After all these hotels. And stuff.
Yo,
oh wait, there
they
was a
really
Trump
should
casino.
market that.
No, wait, wasn't there one
Back
in
in the
like?
day.
Yeah, like, and
I
then
think he went bankrupt. Yeah, he went
yeah, he didn't
bankrupt.
pay nobody. He
That's right.
screwed every vendor. He didn't pay no vendors. He screwed
Yeah.
everybody over.
Yes,
That's right.
That was one of the bankruptcies. Yep.
Wait, is any of his? Oh,
Big
you know, we were supposed to review his media company. We didn't do that.
Well, that's we could still cover that. Maybe media or something we could do
Yeah,
next
media
week or
week.
something.
Yeah, we gotta do media week. Yeah,
Media week. Trump media would be dope to do as well, because Truth Social and all that. So discretionary spending, online betting, all right, is rapidly developing, guys. And we got some comments. Look at it now. He wants in Gaza. Trump.
Oh yeah.
Taj Mahal.
I think he wants to open a hotel in Gaza, take over the strip and open a hotel in Gaza. He said that.
No, he has. He wants to develop real estate. Crazy guys. Competition for Caesars. A lot of competition, guys. MGM is a competitor. You got Wynn Resorts. They also compete with legalized gaming for casinos located in Native American tribal lands. We also compete with other non-gaming resorts and vacation areas, such as state lotteries, on-track and off-track wagering, video lottery terminals, and they also compete like an online gambling with some of the companies we covered or not covered: FanDuel, DraftKings, so on
we
and
covered
so on.
we covered DraftKings the other night. yesterday, I think, right?
Yes, we did. And look, they do have a membership program: Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Diamond Plus, Diamond Elite, or 7 stars. God dang, that's a
I'm
lot of
Caesar's
membership.
Rewards member, even though I've never really
Are you
gambled.
really? Where are
I mean,
you?
just
Where you fall in
no,
this?
I've never used it. I just like they told me to sign up. I'm like, okay.
My boy is gold right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh god.
So intellectual property. So this is like patents and stuff that they have. So what do they have? We have not applied for the registration of all arts. What? That's not good. It says we have not applied for the registration of all our trademarks, copyrights, and proprietary technology, as the case may be and may not be successful in obtaining all intellectual property rights for which we have applied. Despite our efforts to protect our proprietary rights, parties may infringe. Why did they not apply for? That's
No, but
kind of like,
they have most of it. But look, it says they have El Dorado, Silver Legacy, Isle, Lady Luck, Tropicana, Circus, Caesar's, Flamingo, Horrors. Like they got everything. So I don't know what they're talking about.
but they're saying they didn't apply for much more. Did you see the stripping? No, yesterday we covered this RCI Hospitality. Did you
Yeah.
see the amount of trademarks they had? They had a whole bunch.
No, they have it. It says we own or have the rights to use proprietary rights to a number of trademarks that we consider.
But look at the top part right here.
We have not applied for registration. All of our trademarks, copyrights.
Yeah.
All and not
It may not be successful. I know, but I have not seen that in any other annual statement though.
No, you're right. You're right. That is a weird statement. Like why would you not? Like, isn't it just do it? Like, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. If you fail, you fail. But like, oh, because we might fail, we haven't applied for it. That just, I don't know. That
Doesn't
seems
it like it's just like a website? It's just like $20. It's like $200 probably. Just like submit the application. I don't
or
understand.
don't even mention it. Like it just seems, I don't know, like a defeated mindset. It's like
Maybe
no.
maybe we've missed it this whole time, but I don't think we would have missed it in all other ones.
I have not seen with any other company. That's just interesting. Okay. Our Caesar Sportsbook is powered by Liberty Platform. I don't even know what that is. To our user interface.
What's going on, guys? Drop a comment. Let us know if you're interested in coming up and talking about Caesars.
Yeah.
So far we've looked at. They sort of report in 3 general areas. We got the casino, we got the hotels and beverages, and then we have what is the third one? It's casino, hotel, and food and beverages, right? Those are the 3 general reporting.
And then, like online betting and stuff.
Yeah,
like
online
that.
betting. Yeah.
They do mention that their business is their seasonality. They said that weather and the region in which they operate and the travel habits of visitors. So it says based on business in our properties could also fluctuate due to specific holidays or other significant events. So perhaps when the weather does get warm, that might fluctuate the number of people traveling. There's also some governmental regulation, Bank Secrecy Act, and anti-money laundering. So guys, this is actually a big issue with the casinos is anti-money laundering. This is a big thing because they have actually, most casinos have like an anti-money laundering group and stuff like that. Look what it says. Regulation adopted by the Financial Crimes Enforcement requires the reporting of currency transactions in excess of $10,000 occurring within game day, including identification of the person by name and social security number. Because this is a way, like if somebody has made money illegally, this is a good way for you to wash it and put it in a system. I mean, this is one of the reasons that casinos existed to begin with is for money that's been made illegally to be entered into the system legally through casino.
Wouldn't I lose my money though? So how would I make sure I don't lose it?
Well, you usually don't like take risky bets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you play for a little bit and then you cash out the rest. Even if you lose 1,000 or something, now you got a legit money that you can.
Or like you have everybody at the poker table be from your company, so you just
yeah, you can. You absolutely can. You could have several people come in. I mean, even if you stay below that threshold, if you're paying 9,000, you got 10, 20 guys, you just washed 180,000 cash into legal money.
It's so funny to me. Like, it's so funny how, like, on the outside, it looks like, hey, this is just a clean adult fun. Come on over. We have this nice big building. Have fun. You know, drink your drink. You're on vacation. Enjoy yourself. You're good. You got security. You got cameras. It's all good. But underneath it, there's a criminality element
Oh
to
yeah,
this.
yeah.
There
Big
is those
criminality.
guys with the black suits with the little ear thing,
Yes.
looking around for weird stuff going down. You got, they call it Sin City for a reason. So like, there's two layers to this, right? And then you got the prostitutes just hanging out in the right. They look like. Well, we had a friend. He thought the girl was really into him.
Oh really?
He didn't know. He really thought the girl was into him. She's like, "Hey, baby." I was like, "He didn't." I'm like, "Mike, you don't know this? Like, how do you not know this?" So it's a
Yeah,
very
man.
interesting city, man.
It really is, man. And but they're well run too, though. Like casinos typically are very well run. Like they do not mess around. Not a dollar misses, guys. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. The systems in place are pretty freaking like
amazing,
the
amazing. Like,
dealers. You can't even think about stealing. The amount of cameras
no,
that's
you
on
cannot,
them.
dude. If you get paid $1 extra on a table game, they will get a call to the dealer, and then the dealer would say, "Oh, you made a mistake," and then they would pay you. Like it's that they're
Really?
so efficient, bro. They're so
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
It's hardly ever people make mistakes. That happens rarely, though. You know what I mean? All right. Other laws and regulations. A lot of different laws for gambling, taxation are
We
subject to
saw that.
significant
We saw that in
review.
Ocean's 11. Casinos are tight. So many cameras. Yeah. Yep. Ocean's 11.
Yes.
Great
Yes.
movie.
So taxation. Trump kind of screwed the casinos, because in the past, right? If you won $100,000 in a specific year, and let's say you lost 100,000 in a year, you could deduct those losses up to your winnings. So essentially, you'd be at zero. Now he changed the rule where you could only deduct up to 90% of your losses to your gambling winnings, meaning even if you didn't win any money within a year, like you still would pay taxes on that winning. You know what I'm saying? On that loss, that 10%. And people are like up in arms. It's like, how would I pay on a loss? Like that doesn't even make sense. So there is a fight about that right now, and a lot of Republicans and stuff are pissed
Hey,
off. But
how would I pay on my loss?
that's what it is. So in the past, so let's say you won 100,000 in January. Let's say you won 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say in June comes, just for simplicity, you lost, let's say 110.
Yeah.
Okay. Or maybe that's not a good example. Okay. Let's say you won 90,000 at the beginning of the year, but then you lost 100,000 in June. So
Yeah.
technically speaking, your net is you're still at a loss, right? You
Mhm.
should not pay any taxes at all. But the way they currently have it is you could only deduct that 90,000 winnings, and that 10,000 loss you're not able to deduct. So you still would have to pay taxes on that 10,000.
Oh, okay.
You get
Well,
what I'm saying?
yeah. So I said 190. I think it says 90% of my winnings, up to 90% of my winnings, or
Up to
up to 90.
90% of your winnings.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could
So
deduct
that
the remaining.
10,000, it will still have to be taxed.
Yes, because the reason is because when you won that 90,000 initially, you got taxed, right? When you first win that 90,000, you got taxed. So then now, if you lost 100,000 at the end of the year, you should get that money back, because now technically you've lost the 90,000 plus more. But what they're saying to you now is like, hold up, no, not necessarily. you're not
We're
gonna
only
get
gonna
that
give
money
you
back.
90%, 90% of it back. Yeah, you're not gonna get 100% of it back, basically.
Yes, exactly. Which is kind of messed up because and it's up to your winnings. So you could lose $1 million in a year. You can't deduct it. It's only up to your winnings. So if you're a loser all time, you can't deduct it anyways. Like if you lost $1 million in a year in a gambling, you can't
You
deduct
won
it. It's just a
100K.
loss. No.
So let's say if I
You won 100K,
lose
they'll
a million.
tax you.
So if I lose $1 million, but I won 100K, what am I gonna get taxed on? The 100K?
90K, because now you could subtract the 90% of the winnings.
Okay.
And that which it doesn't make sense, right? But you lost $1 million. So
well, I mean, but I
anyways,
could lose. But that's not really like. But okay, when you lose, that's not income. So why should you detect anyway? When you win, that is income. This is an income tax.
But what they're saying though is because at the end of the year, usually you don't. Some places you get taxed at the beginning, but at the end of the year, when you're doing your taxes, let's say you didn't pay your taxes, right? At the end of the year, when you're about to pay your taxes, even though at the yearly rate you lost $1 million, for you to have to come up with money to pay for that $10,000,
But
10% that
I
they
guess
didn't
I
give
don't know
you.
enough. I don't know enough about like deductions when you lose things, not just gambling in general, like real estate or anything. Like, I know it's like, you can claim a lot of losses on your taxes for when you like whatever. I know there's a whole, like, we all know the tax code is insane. Like, it's absolutely insane.
Right.
Like, in terms of how complicated it is and everything, right? But to me, like, just from a logical perspective, like, I don't know, man. If you lose, like, if I dropped $1 million, like, let's say, like, I misplaced 100 grand, I can't claim that on my taxes,
But this is what you got to take in consideration, though,
right?
right?
But first of all, but I cannot claim it, right? If I accidentally misplaced $10,000, I can't go on my taxes and say, "Hey, guys, I lost 10K." So, what's the difference between that and me losing on my gambling? What's the difference? It could be.
Well, the biggest difference is in the previous year, you could deduct 100% of your.
No, I don't think you should be
gambling losses
deducting
up
even
to
a
your
dollar of that loss, in my opinion.
Why?
I don't think you should be able
the gambling winnings. No, up to your gambling winnings.
No, I'm just
You gotta
saying, like,
understand, if you don't have no
if
gambling
you win, it's income. You should be taxed on it. If you lose, hey, fuck, what? So what? You lost, so I don't care.
No, bro, that don't make sense. What?
I think
If
it
a
makes
business
sense.
loses money, but think about it. What about a business? If a business loses money,
Yeah,
they don't pay taxes, right? But they could deduct.
Yeah, but this is this is different though. This is different. Like,
How?
I think that it's gambling. It's not business.
But it still is my money. So why should I get taxed on gambling? It's a risk that I'm taking.
Because it's
Why should I
income.
even
It's
get
income.
taxed?
Because it's income.
Bro. I don't even think they should get taxed, to be honest with you. I don't even think
So
gamblers
are
should
you
be
saying
taxed.
that we should eliminate income tax in general?
Listen, I am like so for removing. I'm for removing every type of tax. I swear to you, I'm not a fan of taxes. I swear. The more I'm learning, I'm like, taxes are horrible.
Guys, what do you think about taxes, guys? Should they be zero tax? How are we gonna pay for the roads and the
Sales
bridges?
tax, all that, all that.
How are we gonna
should
pay
be
for the bridges and
eliminated.
the roads, though?
Man, you better figure out something else because taxes are sales
Because
tax.
if we didn't have taxes, you wouldn't have the internet. You know that the internet came out of the government research funded stuff.
I'm actually curious. They should do an experiment of what happens if if people don't pay taxes. What happens? Do we go in disarray? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I thought you were over here like Bernie Sanders socialist. What's going on? I thought I was
I'm a
talking to a Bernie
socialist.
bro.
I'm a socialist in a sense of I think if this system exists, we should help out the poor and all that. But as far as taxes, man, we get taxed everywhere, bro, in every aspect. But anyways, I'm diverging. We're talking about Caesars, guys. Caesars. Look how many people they got. They got 50,000 team members. That's a lot.
You'll be happy. You'll be happy to notice. You notice what it says: billionaires. You saw corp tax being taxed less than us. Yeah, Yeah, we already, we might be ranting about that this Sunday, guys. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe
During our
that's
chill
that's
stream.
right. Oh, look at this. 44% of their employees are look at this, labor unions, guys.
That's good.
That is good.
Those strippers, they need to take they need
They
to take
they need to take a lesson from this book right here. This casinos. All right, corporate social responsibility, blah, blah, plan. Oh, they're very. Oh, actually, it's MGM that's very big in solar and all that responsibility. Planet. I was
Damn,
using.
we're almost 2 hours in. We haven't gotten to any numbers.
We gonna get to the numbers, guys. Don't worry, man. We get into the numbers. I just want to see if they got some clear. And like yesterday, we saw a company, RTI Hospitality. They had an adverse opinion on their audit. I was curious if this company had a clean audit.
Check out section 7A. That's where the management goes over stuff.
You know what page that is?
Scroll down. You'll be able to click onto the table of content. Click on that table of content.
Table of contents.
And then click on that. Scroll down now a little bit. You can turn off the hamburger thing for you to. Yeah, and then right there 7A. No, I'm sorry, 7. Just 7.
Management discussion. Okay.
Yeah, scroll down a little bit, and then they'll get into like more of the numbers and stuff like this.
I see. Okay.
Which they already said this earlier, so we can kind of pass this.
Pass this right here.
And they'll get into the meat of like,
Oh, look at this. So all the green is online sports betting, yellow online sports betting, and iGaming. iGaming means it's just gambling online as well. Aside from sports gaming, so retail only. Oh, look, where is they don't have retail in Louisiana.
I don't know. I think retail means like something else. I think you can go and place a bet or something, but not like a casino. I don't think that's what they mean by that wording.
What do you mean? What else would it mean?
No, but I mean, look, Nevada is not blue, but they have a casino there.
Oh, I mean, that's a good point. Unless they manage that one too.
No. This is
yeah, because this
we operate. Look, scroll down. It says we operate and conduct retail online sports
region across 32 jurisdictions, 26 of which offer sports betting. In addition, we operate iGaming in 5 jurisdictions in North America.
Also, this is digital presence is something about.
But this is, I think this is the retail. I think they only have retail in these places.
What does retail mean, though? Do you think retail
like
means
physical
casino?
Location.
No,
yes.
No. It's not a casino, bro.
What do you mean?
It's not,
what
bro. They have casino in Nevada. It's not blue.
But you remember they said that they manage some of these brands, even though somebody has it. I guess we'll find out in the details. But I'm telling you,
they say something else about what retail means.
Oh, they do. You already read it.
I briefly remember.
Okay, let's see if they define what that is, because I don't know what else they say if it's not.
Okay, so this is I think this is that whole branded thing.
Oh, look at Baton Rouge too, right here.
Yeah. The following is summary of diversity completed. I think this is one they sold.
Yeah, these are things that they sold.
Okay.
They have a joint venture. Sale of land. Okay. Reportable segments.
Yeah, they segregated Las Vegas by itself.
All right, key performance sectors.
Slot win percentage is typically in the range of 9% to 11% of slot handle for both Las Vegas and regional segments. Table game hold percentage is typically 16 to 23. So table is way better. Sports betting holds is typically in the ranges of 7 to 11. Look at that.
Wow. So sports betting is the worst. That's the
It's
worst
damn
odds you can
near.
get.
Yeah, it's almost like slot. It's even worse than slots.
Wow. And then iGaming, which is their casino online, is even worse. 3% to 5%. I wonder how many people know this. So you shouldn't be gambling online, guys, in their casinos. That
You
is
should
low
only be
odds.
doing table. It looks like.
Yo, you should do table or slot machine in the actual physical store. No sports gambling or nothing. These are low odds, 3 to 5%. Damn.
Let's see. On October 29, 2024, we sold WSOP trademark for 500 million, which included 250 million in cash at closing and 250 million note receivable. We recorded a gain of 317 million in transaction net and statement of operations concurring with signing the agreement. We entered into licensing agreement with NSUS that allows us to continue our current operations within the US, includes the live tournament in Vegas for the next 20 years. Okay.
So it looked like they made a deal. They made some money with this deal. They bought it for 173 back in the days, and then they sold it for 500 million. So they recognized a 317 million gain. It's a nice
Okay.
come up.
And then we got December sold Link Promenade for 275, gaining 34 mil. Look at that, man. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This is why like real estate is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You can get these big swings.
Yes.
You know how easy, like it's very like, to get 34 million for owning something for a few years and selling. I don't know how long they owned it.
Right.
But what other transactions you can quickly make 34 million
Dude,
just like that?
it's not a lot. Definitely not a lot.
Uh,
Especially when you need the real estate as well. And then for them obviously to come up on it. That's dope.
the operator of Rio were assumed by Lessor, and we exited our management agreement with Caesars Dubai. Ooh,
So
really?
they're not handling Caesars Dubai anymore. They license it, but they're not doing the management aspect of it.
Wow. Okay. Issued 5.5 billion of aggregated principal debt to repay or extend the maturities of outstanding debt in amount of 5.5 billion. What does that mean?
So essentially they got new debt to pay debt that is coming to pay. So
Jesus
just
made
kinda
voluntary repayment of aggregate principal debt in amount of 400 million. 5.5 billion is insane, dude. I mean, they have real estate, so we'll see.
right.
Reduce interest rate margins. Caesars Virginia entered into a $425 million credit facility. I don't know what that means. We
Utilizing 295. I think it's like a credit company. They got some credit and it looks like they utilized 295 million of
like a credit
that
line.
425 million. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see what other juicy information they got for us. New developments. December 2024. Open Caesar Virginia, which we partnered with East Bank of Cherokee Indians. 320 room hotel, 1,300 slots, live table, poker room, sports betting, live entertainment, theater, 40,000 square foot convention. That's a big stuff right there.
Yeah.
Where's that happen? Where did that happen? Oh, Virginia. Okay. Income taxes. During second quarter, we revised a portion of valuation allowed related to deferred taxes and recorded an income tax benefit of $940 million.
You almost got
Holy
a billion in tax
shit.
benefit. Look at that. Look at the taxes, guys. All right. Economic factors impacting discretionary spending. My favorite topic. Gaming and other leisure activities we offer represent discretionary expenditures which may be sensitive to economic downturns, which impacts the behavior among the components of our customer mix differently. We also monitor recent trends, including inflation, interest rates, and global hostilities and the related effect on travel and our customers and our operations. Impairment charges. This is like because of either intangible assets like patents and stuff, or some type of acquisition that they made in the past. That goodwill that they recognize, it gets impaired if it's not returning enough money.
All
let's
right, we
get
got
to the
some
money.
revenue. Look at these sad ass numbers.
That's not that sad though.
Net income
revenue is
negative,
Las
baby.
Vegas alone. Well, I guess I didn't get to that part yet, but Las Vegas 4.2 bill, a little bit lower. Regional 5.5, Caesars Digital 1.1,
Look at Caesar
managed
Digital.
and
That's not
branded
bad.
74, corporate and other -5. What? I don't
Oh,
understand.
that's a licensing and revenue sharing agreement. So total revenue 11.2 compared to 2023 11.5, 2022 10.8. So it looks like they went up in 23 and slight down in 24.
In 2024. And then net income was a loss of 211 million.
Yo, this is the first. Is this the first loss? No, this is not the first loss of this week. Because we started off the week strong with like a 20% net income.
Did Diageo have a loss?
No. But what's the name? The gambling, the sports joint had a loss. What's his name? The one we did yesterday.
Oh yeah. But
Ish. You know, it's a weird one, but yeah. Technically had a loss, but not really. You know, that one is a little different. That's a startup. That's, you know, this is a established company here we're talking about.
This is established company, and they don't mention with their expenses, which obviously we couldn't see what was causing. What was
no? They'll get into it. Yeah, they'll get into it. Yeah. Look at that by Casino Food. So Casino is by far the biggest.
The biggest driver. Look at that, 6.2. Food almost stays consistent. Food and beverages for the most part. Hotel kind of stays consistent. Others also kind of stays consistent. Even casino, it looks like a somewhat consistent. I mean, their revenue for the most part is kind of consistent between 2022, 2023, 2024.
It's flat. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
It's kind of, you know what I mean? It's like, damn. You know, if you own this business, you're like, damn, man, I'm not growing. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. And you got a lot of competition too.
And you got the baby boomers, you know, retiring and stuff. So should be your time to shine when you think about it. The oldies coming through and gambling their life savings away.
Yeah, but
you know,
that discretionary spending, man, is low. That's the problem. People
I think the boomers blew all their money. They don't have money. They're brokies.
Listen, boomers, the X, the Ys, the Z's, the A's, the millennials, everybody's broke. Look at the expenses, AB.
Operating expense.
Casino actually cost a lot to operate.
Well, yeah. I mean, shit. Fucking all these leases to these prime locations with these massive buildings.
See, I don't like that they don't have it together though, because I got to look at their income over there. So it's 8.9 in operating expense.
Well, if you want like the actual net income and stuff, there's another page for that. If you want to.
Okay, let's go there because this is.
Try to find that link that will take you straight up to
table
the
of contents. Yeah,
and then go down. Scroll down, and you'll find the table of content. It's
financial statements.
Items 15. Oh, never mind.
15?
Yeah. No. You're right. Yeah. The corporations are not broke. They need to go on Hassan says they need to go salad dressing business. Caesar salad dressing. The corporations are not broke. What do you mean by that, Becca? We want to know.
All right, current assets. The big casinos. Look how much they have in cash. They don't really have a lot. 866 million. That's not a lot.
Trash.
Restricted cash, 95 million. Account receivable, money they're owed, 470 million. Inventories. What do they? Oh, I guess we talked about this before. Alcohol, beverages, and things like that. 45 million. So total
TVs,
current
toilet
assets,
papers.
TVs, toilet papers, all that.
No, not TVs. Well, no, TV will be an asset.
If it's fixed to the property, would be capitalized per se. So like light fixtures, but TV would be capitalized too. Yeah, it'd be like computers and stuff.
I said no TP, like toilet paper.
Oh, I think it's TV. I was TP.
You gotta have toilet paper. You gotta have the Fabuloso. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the soap, the shampoo. That's what we're talking about. All that stuff.
I don't know if that's inventory though, because inventory is usually something you sell. So if you don't sell that, it wouldn't be considered inventory. Because
wait a minute.
Yeah,
I know you're the CPA, but
no, I'm serious. Because inventory is things that you could liquidate within less than a year. So you can't liquidate toilet paper.
Why not?
What do you mean? Who are you gonna sell it to? You're not a toilet.
Oh, you think they're expensive right away? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. It would be expensive right away.
Man, but I would come on. Let me asset that, man. That is an asset. During COVID, it was an asset. I'd tell you that much.
Yeah, maybe during that time they would let them.
But you know what? I always had like a mini debate in my head. Like, who determines what's an asset and what's an expense? It's a gray area. You think it's a clear line?
With this case, though, I think it is, because if you're not selling it, if it's not your prime business, inventory is whatever you sell. If it's a merch, I could let you count it as inventory. You know what I'm saying? If it's alcohol beverage, you sell it.
Wait a minute. What about Tesla? And what about my goods that I'm gonna like the steel and stuff? Isn't that inventory?
That's inventory, because eventually you're gonna make it into, that's part of your raw materials. That's big. You know what I'm saying? There's finished good, work in progress, raw material. Those are still inventory because they still would lead to a product that you're gonna sell. So
what about the ketchup? What about the ketchup packets?
No. For McDonald's, it would be. McDonald's, if they were selling it, perhaps it would be.
But no, they sell ketchup. They sell ketchup.
Who sells ketchup? Tesla does?
No, I'm saying for this guys.
Oh, if they sell ketchup, then yeah, that would.
Well, they sell burgers.
The burger, the meat, perhaps you could consider that as inventory, because you're gonna sell it in your restaurant. Yeah.
So you're saying since the toilet paper is an expense that will help you run the business, it's not an inventory. Correct. It will go into the expense. I can't, even though I could be having hella TPs in the warehouse, I expense that right away. I can't count that as something.
Yeah, because current assets is supposed to represent things that you could convert with less than a year, if you need access to cash. So toilet paper.
I don't think that's right, man. Look, like they got hella soap. They got hella toilet paper, bro.
Man, hey, that's not what the accounting world looks at.
What about the towels?
The towels is also something that you sell.
But is that an asset though? Could I capitalize that and depreciate that shit?
I don't know if towels could get depreciated. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. I don't know if it would be though. I don't think it's capitalizable. Maybe though, because it's a hotel operation. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not 100% on that.
You know what I'm saying? I had to push our CPA here real quick.
That's a good question though, actually. That towel
I had to put some heat on that, my boy. Like
that towel is a good question. I mean, but listen, then again, there's arguments to be made on that side, but there's a standard setting body.
Okay, so basically inventory is what I will eventually sell in some way, shape, or form.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. I guess I must have forgot. I don't recall, but I think it was coming back to me now because I don't really practice accounting.
You had two majors too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, supply chain and accounting. You know what I'm saying? You might mix it up.
It's stolen. How's that work for towels? Well, if it's stolen, like it's probably expensed. Honestly, it's so cheap they probably is not even worth
Yes.
doing
Yes.
all the accounting of depreciation and stuff. They're probably
100%.
expensive.
Yes. So because most companies have what they call capitalization policy, and usually either it's over $5,000 or more, or $500 or more, then they capitalize because you got to keep track of it, depreciate it. It actually is much more work to track that than just expense it. Like, well, why not? And you recognize, and it helps you with income taxes right away if you expense it, as opposed to depreciating it. So, all right, a little accounting breakdown for you guys. Look how much they have in property and equipment. So current assets, they have 1.7. It's actually pretty low for a casino. You think like they're just flooded with money.
Terrible, yeah.
1.7 billion. That's not much. I mean, DraftKings had more money in current asset than them, and that's a fairly new company. You know what I mean? Like, that's low.
I mean, this is Caesars. This is the in the middle of Las Vegas Strip, which is arguably the biggest entertainment center in the world.
Yes.
And these people don't even have a Billy?
They don't even have a billion
Cash money, like
cash money. They don't. A name recognition. They probably like the most. I don't know the recognized name brand. I'm thinking even than MGM. Caesar's a big name.
No, this is why. Like, look at their freaking intangible, 4.1 billion.
4.1 billion, guys.
This
is like trademark.
That's a lot of fugazi right there. That's a lot of, grabbing it from the air and just kind of putting it in there. Like, that's a lot.
I mean, they got a lot of brand recognition, though. They do have brand recognition. We could agree on that, AB. Come on.
Yeah, no, I get it. But the number 4.3, we don't know. We don't know. Like, if they put this on Craigslist tomorrow, like, hey, I'm selling Caesar brand, who's gonna buy it for 4.3 billion? And Goodwill 10 billion. Like, we remove that's a lot, bro. That's why they have to do impairment. That's why their total asset look way better than it does.
Right. It's facts. I mean, this is the things that you got to look at. The one positive thing is, I mean, property and equipment, they have 14 million. Even that. I mean, but they started acquisition and company. I mean, the properties a long time ago. So perhaps the actual value of these properties is much more. But total assets 32.
So, Steve, let me ask you that 435 they dropped on the NOLA casino. Does that get wrapped up into property and equipment? That number
correct
they spent? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Current liabilities, account payable, 296 million, 242 accrued interest. Accrued other liabilities, 1.6. I mean, total current liabilities is 2.2 billion. So they can't even. This is why they're selling off stuff, guys. This is exactly the reason why they're selling off stuff. Your total current assets is 1.747, and your current liabilities, which are bills you have to pay within less than a year, is 2.2. So you can't even cover your short-term expenses. And this is why they probably sold World Series of Poker for 500
million
because they need 500 million.
Bro, they gotta go on Credit Karma. They gotta go on Credit Karma and get a personal loan.
They need a firm, Credit Karma. They need all that, and we haven't even touched their financing and their debt. Oh my God! Look at that, 12 million and 12 billion in long-term debt. Another 12.9 in long-term financing obligation. So all in total liabilities is even 28 billion. As AB said, right, their total assets is 32 billion. Total liabilities is 28. But if you really take out, especially, let's say the goodwill is not really. Their total assets is less than their total liabilities. So over the long term, to see how much can they really pay their debt and all that, are they call it, liquidity and then solvability. Like, is it
going away concern?
Yeah, it could be a going. Yeah. It's a going concern. You could argue that it is, but the one thing that they do have going for them is
you getting roasted in the comments.
Online.
You getting roasted.
He was the type of guy that works late night trying to get the books right. Ah, that boy is CPA for real, for real. That's funny.
Hey man, that
Yes,
boy
Hassan.
CPA for
Yes, for
and
real, for real.
CIA, but not that kind of CIA though.
Not that CIA, certified internal auditor. That's where we at.
That boy can check your internals. He's like
Yeah,
an
man.
internal medicine doctor. You know what I'm saying? He can't check the external. He can check your internals.
I can say the internal. Yes, exactly. So,
What's
AB,
up,
what do you
peoples?
think about
Who's in the house, man? Guys, let's get active in the chat. Let us know what y'all think. These numbers are not looking too hot right now, to be honest.
No, they're not. No, they're
It's
not.
kind of
And
sad.
Rebecca,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
and Rebecca, like brokerage. You said corporations are not broke, but this one is kind of getting close.
that boy internal and external. Nah, he just internal. You know what I'm saying?
I used to do external too, though, Hassan. Don't worry. I used to do for the state. I no longer wish to own a casino. Ah, Bree seen the
Oh,
light. Ah, it's not as
damn, Bree. She's like, I seen these numbers. They ain't make it. They brokies.
for real. The
She's like, I
fancy
need to walk down there and give them a couple of dollars right now. They, just
need
to
to
keep the
hang out.
lights on. Yeah. She's like, wait a
Yeah,
minute. They're not even gonna be able to keep the lights on down the
they,
street, man.
they need a GoFundMe, man.
Yeah, man. Caesar needs to gamble what's left at the casino.
That's funny.
Yo,
For
they need to
real.
put how much cash they had? 800 milli. They need to put that on red.
Man, they really
Just
do.
put that bitch on red, man.
I mean, we look at their expenses right here. So 11.2 billion they made in revenue, and then operating expenses 8.9 billion. Casino, casino is actually like 50% profitable. Look at that, AB.
Yeah.
6.2, 3.3. That's not bad. Hotel is pretty good too. Look, hotel only cost them 580, and they made 2 billion.
That's attractive.
That is very attractive. I don't know why they're not
75%.
75%. I don't know why they're not doubling down on that one. That's pretty good.
I mean, maybe that's why they dropped this money on this NOLA. Because it does come with a hotel also. It's not just a casino. The one in NOLA, there is a hotel. Yeah, there is a hotel. Yeah.
So maybe that's why they spend that much to renovate it. So then their operating income was 2.3 billion. What really messed them up is this debt, because look how much they paid in interest expense. 2.3 billion just in interest expense. That's not the principal, guys. This is, and then
when you look at the numbers from the previous year, the big difference you see is they had a bigger impairment charges this time around than last year. 95 versus 302. But other numbers is like kind of similar, very close.
Yeah.
And then like this transaction and other costs net 331 million negative. So that really ate into whatever that is. Transaction and other costs net 331 million. So I don't know what that could be.
I think too, once we look at their cash flow statement, we'll be able to see, once you add back depreciation and stuff, it does do a little bit better, but just not as good as we thought it was going to be. So if we go, let's see if the cash flow statement, foreign currency translation. Let's see the cash as common stockholders equity.
If they are perfectly clean cut in their reporting, this is their facts with their remodeling as well. I don't know what Becca means. But the remodeling, they will capitalize that. That's not an expense. So that I mean, I think that maybe the money they spent will show up in cash flow statement if it happened this year.
It would show up in their investing portion. So there's 3 parts: operating, financing, and investing. So that part would be reporting in their investing. So This is why it's important to look at the cash flows for the cash flow statement as well, because we really could
This
see.
is the statement that I understand the least. I never liked it when I was like getting my degree, and just was like, what
They
is
don't
this?
spend a lot of time on it, bro. That's the
Nah.
problem too. They don't. But this is important because depreciation and stuff is not real. You're not paying out of pocket for it. You'll see it on the income statement. So in reality, they really made. They had $1 million in cash. They made in 2024. $1 billion.
Yeah.
$1 billion right here. You take all that out. So okay, it's like not bad. 1.8 the previous year, 993. So what their revenue was 11 billion, so they profited a little bit less than 10%.
Mm-hmm.
And net income, it's not too bad.
Not the greatest.
Not the greatest, but they look like they're making a lot of purchases. Look at this purchase of property and equipment. They invested 1.2 billion 2024. They also invested another 1.2 952. So they are spending on properties, and probably some of that is that NOLA. So I guess they're spending a lot. I mean, that's only so if what's happening in NOLA is consistent, that's probably only represents like 3 properties they renovated. It's not even a big chunk. So yeah, and then they are also selling stuff. Look, proceeds from sale of property. This one is from selling World Series of Poker. They made 554 million.
Mm-hmm.
So all in all, net used in investing activities, they spent 700 million. Financing, this is money that they borrowed. Look, proceeds from long-term and revolving credit facilities. So they borrowed 7.5 billion, new money, and then they repaid money that was like, maybe one credit card was due, and it's like, all right, let's pay that off. And then they just got a new credit card.
They got a consolidation load. When you guys have eight credit cards, you're like, you know what? Let me get one loan so I can have it in one place.
Yes, that's exactly what looks like happened. So financing, it seems like debt is their biggest issue right here, guys. They have a lot of debt, big debt. And then I think we probably could jump into their stock, unless AB, you got anything else you want us to cover?
Some of these notes are kind of fun to read. I was looking at it. There was some little nuggets in here. Like, look at advertisement. Scroll down a little bit. No, you was there.
Oh no! Oh, what page was that? Like 63 or something like that. No, maybe 67.
Okay, yeah. Scrolling a little bit. Advertising right here.
Advertising. Okay.
So, little nuggets like advertisement was 231 million. I don't know. That's what. That's
not much. That's not even 10%. That's not even 5%. That's a little bit 2.5%.
Yeah, a little 2%. Yeah.
Yeah, about 2%, 2.3% spend on marketing. So they're not doing a lot of marketing actually, which is surprising because I think DraftKings was spending a lot more.
Yeah,
especially for the online aspect. I don't know why they're not doing more advertising.
But they do say that right there, actually. The company says during the year ending in 2022, the company launched significant TV, radio, internet campaign promoting Caesars Sportsbook, which is like that whole sports betting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look at interest expense though, bro. $2.4 billion.
Yeah.
In interest expense.
And then they got capitalized interest of 60. Okay, it's negative. Never mind. I thought it was
$2.4 billion in interest.
Just in interest, guys. So
some bank is just like, whew, I love you.
Taking off, right? But they got a lot of debt, guys. So they got like almost $20 billion in debt.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. If you scroll down a little, they have all the notes, and it's crazy. A lot of them, the interest rates are variable. Is that normal, Steve? I was like, wait, is that okay?
I mean, we got to look at their credit rating. Maybe they don't have great credit rating. Because if you're taking variable rate, That might not be a good.
Okay, look at this one. This is that sale of the company intended to sell Link Promenade, blah blah blah, for 275, and they gained 34 from that. We saw that in that 500 number we saw. October 2023, company lease term related to certain assets in Rio. All suite hotel and casino ended, and all operations were assumed by the lessor. And then we talked about the Belle of Baton Rouge Casino and Holdings. They sold that one, resulting in a loss of 3 million. So, hey, look, I stopped by in Baton Rouge on the way driving back from Houston. Ain't nothing out there. Ain't nothing out there in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man.
Baton Rouge. Maybe that's why they sold it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand. Like, that city looks like it's about to die. Like, you know, it's like an old person. Like, you could tell they about to die. You're like, they leaning like this, like they. But I don't know. It just felt super sleepy as hell.
Louisiana, outside of New Orleans, I don't even know how. I don't know.
Even New
Louisiana
Orleans
seems
is
like a
not
sleeper.
doing too well, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about World Series of Poker already.
Discontinued operations. The property. Yeah, I just thought some of this. They have river boats. This is kind of interesting. I think there's a river boat casino that takes place. I don't know if we want to get into it, but I think in Biloxi or something. The casinos are on the water, so technically it's not on land. Or something. There's a whole thing where it's like if it's on water, it's allowed. When it's not on, I don't know where that happens, but they have like an own, it's a weird thing, a riverboat casino.
Oh, that's interesting. Actually, that's pretty cool. And this schedule we're talking about is once it get capitalized. This is how long you could depreciate it for. This is their
okay.
Yeah. So that building could be depreciated up to 40 years. Riverboats. Look at that. Building riverboats. They got the riverboats in there too. Goodwill, intangible. Oh, your favorite intangible. So indefinite life intangible assets consist primarily of trademarks, Caesar rewards, and expenditures associated with obtaining racing and gaming licenses. Oh, so the gaming licenses, they're intangibles. I see. That's actually got more meat than I thought. You know what I'm saying? Because these licenses, perhaps we could sell it to other people.
It's kind of like the cab licenses back in the day before they became worthless in Houston.
Yes, bro. The medallion.
The medallion joint. Yeah.
Yes.
What's going on, peoples? Who's with us? Who with us? Drop a comment. Who wants to come up? Who wants to come up and experience, a little bit of the streaming life? We're gonna drop a link. You can just click on it. You can just click on it and join. I think it should work. Let me know, guys.
We got some comments too. They said if they're perfectly clean and reporting this, their facts.
Let me know, guys, if y'all see the link. You say what?
No, I'm just reading the comments, Rebecca. If they're perfectly clean cut and reporting that's their facts with their modeling as well. Exactly, Rebecca. I agree. Can that be expensed? Some of the stuff could be expensed. Some of it would essentially be expensed. Capitalized essentially means you get to expense it over a longer period of time. That's all it means. But guys, you would want to do that anyways because it helps you.
The link is in the chat. Let me know. Can you confirm if y'all see the link, if it's clickable? If it's clickable, let me know. You don't have to have your video on. You can turn off your video if you'd like. If you're not video ready, you could just be audio only. HJ, if you want to come up and you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let us know what you think about these numbers. We got Bree. We got... Can see the link. Yes, it's clickable. AJ, if you want to join us, come on in. You know what I'm saying? We got Sam, we got Brie, we got Becca in the house. Let me know if Jake is in the house. Let me know if any of the WAN members. If you're a WAN member in the viewing, let me know. Represent the WAN group.
What's the WAN group? What is that?
That's
Is that an
you
inside
gotta be
joke?
part. You gotta be part of the WAN organization.
I see, I see. Okay. All right, guys, we're looking at their stock. WAN Industries. $24. Oh, maybe okay. WAN Industries. We're gonna have to look at that. Like this guy's clowning me right here.
Yeah, you can't believe everything AJ says.
I know. That's why I'm like, I'm not looking.
Let
at
me
something.
see. We got AJ saying NSYE WAN.
I know,
don't
right?
know.
Legit too. It's straight up. He put New York Stock Exchange and everything. This guy. Oh shoot.
Hey man, inshallah, one of these days we might be able to
Inshallah.
get there.
Yes. Look at their stock though, guys. So it started in 2020. If you bought this stock, it looked like a $49, reached $50. And look, it's been just been going up and down, and then how it actually has taken, it's like the lowest has been, you
Oof.
know, and the stock has taken a beating, $23 from a high of at one point in 2021, it was $112. You know, that's the highest it was at that point during the COVID period. And at that COVID period, I don't even think casinos are open at this time, right? In September 2021.
I know. I think Vegas and them really opened up as soon as they can, right?
Really, September though? September already? Because March is when we closed. I guess.
Well,
maybe
2020. No, it was 2020 though. not
Oh,
2020.
2020. Yeah. All right, I'm confusing the years. Okay, so at this point, actually, yeah, a lot of stuff has opened up.
AJ saying that stock is low as his bank account.
No, facts. But you see, like how perception, guys, is not reality. Look at this company. So market cap is only 5 billion. I mean, this is probably the smallest company that we've seen.
Usually, when you try to sell a company, Steve, like, can't you do some X amount in revenue to kind of get valuation?
Yeah, 100%. But this does show that it's actually underpriced. To be honest, market cap is only 5 billion.
Because what's the normal 2-3x revenue? Is that or 2-3x profits?
Like 10 times revenue you could do. You know what I'm saying? And net income, like, I mean, if we look at MGM, look, market cap is 5 billion right here, right? Let's look at MGM. MGM is their competitor and number one casino in the US as far as revenue and all that. MGM is what? MGM Resorts.
That's 2 burritos, AB.
2 burritos. Let's see their market cap for MGM. Their competitor, a little bit better. I mean, almost double, 9.3 billion. PE 1860.
But I wonder what their revenue was, real quick.
Let's look at it. Financials.
What's going on, peoples? Don't be camera shy. You don't have to get on camera. You can come in on audio, say your piece, you know.
Look at that. 17 billion in total revenue. Much different situation. Net income still kind of weak. Yeah,
these motherfuckers, they are not profitable, dude. It's
not
crazy.
really that, but look, this is the big. They made 17 billion, and the net income from continuing operation was 539 million.
That's
Even
like
if
what, 5%?
5%. But even if you add, what the hell? My screen went down. And if we just look at a good way to see it is if we just look at their cash flow, because you know depreciation is taken in consideration.
We lost your camera.
What the?
We lost your face.
My internet is done for the day.
Wait, what is Bree? Oh, we got Bree. We got Bree that joined us. Let's add her to this.
Oh, what's up, Bree?
Wait a minute. We got Bree in the house. What's up, Bree?
Wait, what's going on?
No, we can hear you.
Oh, cool.
You have to mute the stream though on the back so it
Oh,
doesn't echo. Yeah.
boom. Did it. Okay, so
Yeah.
where is everyone else?
Yeah, guys, we're gonna have a little family reunion up in here, guys. Clicking the link. We got Bree up here. AJ, we need you up here. Who else we got in the chat? But Bree, what do you think about Caesars? Do you like Caesars down
I
the street?
honestly think
Yeah.
Caesar's taking over was somewhat of a downfall. Harris, you would never understand what Harris was like prior to it being Caesar's. So
Mm,
yeah, I don't even see them lasting. I wouldn't be shocked if they are sold again.
really? Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. Every time I drive by there, I don't see that place packed at all. We've never seen that place really be packed like that.
It used
Like,
to be so packed that like you couldn't stand on the street, on the sidewalk. That's how
wow.
packed. Yeah. It's completely different. Completely.
And we saw like they spent $430 million to renovate it.
Yeah, and it seems like the only thing that's different
Yeah.
in the middle, the part that I was speaking about that used to be a club, it seemed like they've opened it up. That's the only thing that's different is now it's not closed up. It's not a closed up little circle. Now it's all open.
Mm,
And yeah, I don't even understand the purpose of that.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, I don't look like it didn't renovate. It didn't like they didn't do a big renovation. It seems like because it's not that old. I don't think like probably got built in the 80s maybe.
No. So Harris was pretty new. Like I remember when it opened up and everybody wanted to be there. We
Mm.
couldn't wait to get in.
We got AJ in here too.
Oh, we got AJ.
Yeah.
San, you gotta click in and jump on, San. Come on over.
This is a
Family
viewers
reunion.
reunion over here.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see. So it looks like okay. Harris opened in October of 1999. So it's not even that old. We're talking
No.
like 20 years, and they decided to put in 400 something thousand. This is why I was like 430 million, Steve. That's insane.
So Harris is the company they bought. Like that was the previous casino.
Right.
Yeah. Well, actually, Harris bought Caesars. Actually, it's the other way around.
Did it look nice though before? Like
Yes.
oh, it did. So inside, I know
It
you
was
said it was
nicer.
popping.
Now the outside of the building is the exact same. Nothing has changed on the outside, but the inside was completely different as far as the center, like the middle part that we're speaking about. It looks completely different now that they've opened it up. To me, it just looks like a regular casino.
So now, San, you don't need a shirt on if you could just be audio. You don't have to get your.
Just in case she turns on the camera.
just angle the camera up.
no, you could just select no camera when you come on. San talking about I don't have no shirt on. She's like, this is Friday night, baby. I'm trying to get lit. She's like, I ain't worried about this casino.
I bet you
and
can
then
find old
the
videos of
shows-
this casino on
The
YouTube. The
shows
Harris.
used to be better.
Oh, Harris.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve,
So-
you gotta add yours. Are you on the?
I can't even add it, bro. There's too many people, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if we could.
What's Rebecca saying? Does it get stormy around it? What's that mean?
Does it get
Stormy.
around it?
Like weather-wise?
Nah, we don't have really a lot of storm down here in NOLA.
Oh, because of the hurricane and all that.
Hurricanes and stuff. Yeah, I wonder what happened during during Katrina with that casino.
That's actually a good point. When was it renovated again? And when did the Harris open?
Harris opened in '99. And
Right
it
before
just
the
got-
hurricane.
Yeah, and then it got renovated just like last year. Like it just reopened the renovations. Like
And was it ever really like badly damaged like that? Maybe not.
I think Brie like during during Katrina like downtown didn't get hit that much, right? Like
No. They protected downtown. They were fine.
Yeah,
They
and
all
it's a
look
tall
like
building and stuff, so maybe like yeah. But I guess the water came from the levees and stuff, not necessarily from Mississippi River.
Not from the river, right?
Oh yeah, it's like the
from the
lake.
lake.
It's
Yep.
that lake. It's that boy. That's that Pontechana. How you say it? Pontechana?
Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain. Yeah. That boy is Indian, man. He's they used to eat
Like
in curry and stuff. Yeah, they need that chicken tikka masala.
That's Metairie. That's Metairie out there.
But this is a different kind of Indian. That's not the tikka masala Indian. This is the the feather Indian we're talking about. Wrong Indian. I'm sure they used to do rituals and stuff on that lake. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
Back in Africa, like we used to go down to the river and we do like little rituals and stuff at the beginning of the year. I'm sure they did something.
What?
Steve was like, I don't. That's not my culture.
We didn't do that.
Hey, we got sad. Wait a minute. Device not connected.
Abe's talking about National Geographic documentary.
I'm saying, all right. Oh, sorry, Sam. I was trying to add you, and then we removed you by accident. Go ahead. Oh, she's
wait. Do we have San?
She's in here.
San, say something.
Turn your mic on.
San, I don't see.
Turn your mic on.
I thought I. Oh, Homo, say something again. Oh man,
The
she's
audio was
probably
working for a second.
she's probably in transit. Are you in transit or are you? Or are you sedentary? Nah, San is. Nah, it looks like you're having a bad connection. Yeah, and I don't know. You might have to cut off a Wi-Fi or something. Maybe you got to get better internet. We got to get. It's like Steve-O had bad internet. Now Santa's having bad
I'm
internet.
telling you, it's a virus. This bad internet, man, is spreading.
San, man, we're gonna have to take you off the stage. You're gonna have to just text us. Anyways.
Oh dear.
San, we want San though. We want to hear what San has to say because she's down here in the south. She's from Mississippi actually originally, or is it Mississippi or Alabama?
No, she's from Mississippi but live in Alabama.
Oh yeah, she is from Mississippi. She knows a thing or two about the Mississippi casinos and whatnot.
Okay.
So it would have been.
Which one do you prefer?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know, Bree. Do they have like river casinos in Mississippi?
In Mississippi, yeah,
Or have
we
you
do.
ever
They
been
do.
one?
Yeah, I've been to Biloxi. That's what we go to Biloxi for to gamble. They have an unlimited supply of casinos. They have another Harris out there too. It sucks.
Do you like casinos out there overall better than New Orleans?
I'm not a gambler, but I do know that real gamblers like to go to Mississippi to gamble versus here.
So we got fake gamblers out in New Orleans.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
We got
Well,
tourist gamblers.
Well, I think the real gamblers don't go to Caesars. They go to like the mini ones on the West Bank and stuff.
Yeah.
They like Boomtown.
Boomtown.
Boomtown Casino.
Let's try again with San. Wait, we got San on the video, I think. Wait, San, say something. Check mic 1, 2, 3. San talking about I don't have no shirt on. She don't even have a mic on. She can't even do mic. Wait, mic check 1, 2, 3. She's gonna have to type in mic check 1, 2, 3.
Can you hear me?
Oh, she's in there. What's up, Sam?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's
Yes.
up? Oh, so y'all
Man,
can hear
you
me?
made you made it on the stage. We can hear you.
Okay, all right, all right. Yeah, I got no
Hey,
shirt on. The air is messed up in my apartment, so I'm just on.
She should have been on the Rick's
So I'm just
episode
all out
yesterday.
here.
I know, right?
She's on the
Huh?
wrong episode. She should have been on yesterday with no shirt on.
Oh my goodness.
at the strip club. We
Oh
had the
yeah.
strip club.
Trust me, with
Yo,
what's
Sam, what do
going
you
on, I'll wear it, but I ain't. Huh?
oh, what do you think about Mississippi casinos?
Mississippi casinos. I used to go to Vicksburg a lot. The what do you call it? The
Was
riverboat.
it a river casino? Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Vicksburg, but I used to go there, but it was only because of my girlfriend. I'm not a real gambler at all.
Okay, but
Where are the real gamblers?
we only got
That's the only one
Steve.
I know.
Steve, the number one
I'm the only
gambler.
I
one right
told
here.
you, yeah, I told you I'm afraid to lose $20.
You're like AB then, huh?
I mean, this shows a lot of people aren't wanting to spend
You
their
put
money
me
like
in
that.
AB in the room, you come out of nothing. We
Yo, we're gonna spend $13 and get the hell out of there. Like,
that's us. We think we came up on that.
but I've never been to a river, a boat casino. Is it because they can't have casino on land? Is that like the law in Mississippi? I wonder. You know, we got HJ. He's kind of like my go-to research associate. He's gonna eye it. You
That's a
know,
good
I guess it's
question.
called the boat for.
because I'm like, why you didn't put it on land? Like, why you gotta be like parked on the on the side of Mississippi River? Like, why can't you just rent a room or something? Like, why you gotta be like, you know?
The
But
boat.
Sam, it doesn't it
I mean,
doesn't
they
move
call it
down.
the
It
boat. I
doesn't
guess.
move down river, right? It doesn't move down
No.
river. It just stays parked.
Yeah.
Have you seen that show Ozark
Yep.
on
That's
Netflix?
Yeah.
They had a casino boat. If I remember correctly, there was something with laws that you could, right?
Mhm.
I guess if you're in a state that doesn't have gambling, you can gamble, you know, like I guess in the same way as international waters in a way, you know what I mean? But I
That
mean,
would
hey, I
make
don't know.
sense.
But man, basically looking at these numbers. But guys, like when we go through the numbers, does it make sense, or we're kind of throwing too many numbers out there can kind of get confusing?
Honestly, we do so much of focusing on other things that by the time we get to the numbers, I'm like, oh yeah, the numbers. So it's like we've gotten on to everything else, and so now we're doing numbers, and I think me personally, I focus on how much money are you making. That's it. All the rest is just it just goes.
So should we open the show with the numbers and then get to the bullshit later?
Maybe for the commoners, explain to us the numbers. Explain to us like maybe spend a little time explaining to us what these numbers mean. Why are they so significant?
I think what it is you'll be saying the numbers, but I wouldn't be able to comprehend how it's connecting with the overall picture. So if you were to give us the overall picture, you know, like how I was saying, I asked ChatGPT a little bit about Caesars. All right, so I get like a summary of like, hey, this is what's going on, and then you can understand what the numbers are and how it relates to the overall big picture. So I guess it's focusing on the big picture and saying, all right, we got a Caesars casino. Hey, it's not doing good. Let me tell you why. You know, maybe something like that. I don't know. What do the viewers think? What's everybody else think?
Yeah, that could be a big help. Just a bit more of explaining what we're actually looking at. Like what does these numbers mean? Sometimes y'all get excited and y'all go into it and we're like, Well, something's happening.
I think what it is like when you go and see those YouTube channels where they have like, oh, we're gonna discuss, what went wrong with XXX, whatever, right? And they tell you the story. All right, Caesars is this, Caesars is that, and then they start going into the downfalls. It's almost like like a documentary. And I almost feel like you could probably even do the same type of concept here and say, all right, this is the company, and per these numbers here, this is what's going on, and you kind of tie it up to the whole picture. How it is right now, it's like, okay, this is accounts receivable. I don't know much about accounting, right? But this is the accounts receivable. This is operating expenses, 53 million. I'm like, okay, but how's that tie into everything? Because I know because I saw this on Chat GPT that these guys weren't doing good. You know what I mean? So, having the overall big picture tied together, I think that would be helpful. I mean, what's everybody else think? Bree, Sam?
Yeah, Sam, let me see. Sam, what you think? How you feel about the show? Like, what you like about it? What seems like kind of like boring, or you're like, I don't know, I'm lost. Like, what you think?
She leaves it on in the background.
What we talking about?
Oh shit.
Wait, my bad, man, bad. I know with the TV thing. What we talking about now? What show?
Sam.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to multitask. I'm trying to multitask. But Bree know how I be with
She's
this TV
like,
thing.
what? Where am I right now? She's like, wait a minute, I clicked the wrong link. I was supposed to go. She's like, I was supposed to go to I was supposed to order my dinner, man. Like, what the hell did I click? Like, this is supposed to be an Uber Eats. Like, where am I right now?
Oh my god.
But
Rebecca's in the comments.
What show?
So this show, right?
Yeah, this is, I learned a lot from this show right here, especially from HJM. I mean, HJM come in with all types of stuff. I'm just listening to him, reading his comments and stuff like that. Just like he was saying, he knows stuff about cars. Then y'all come in and stuff like that. Then I'm listening to y'all. Then when I'm focused, that's when I comment. And
Okay.
sometimes I like to debate with y'all and stuff like that. Now I did like that little rant, AB, you all right? You was coming in real strong, but I was at work at that time. I like the little rant.
Oh, you're talking about the Sunday situation? Yeah, that was Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rant, I like that. But yeah, the show legit. I see y'all growing, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it, I want my house.
We appreciate you tuning in every night. Yeah.
I think another aspect then, based on what Sam said, is like in a more conversational approach.
Right.
Like, let's talk about this company, right? Let's talk about like what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what do you think they could do instead of like, oh, here are the numbers. How do you think they can do better? Do you too, with business experience? My man Steve over here has got a CPA. What would you do? How do you fix these problems?
Oh, that's good.
How do you figure like as Caesars, like what do you do at this point as a CEO? Why does a CEO get paid a lot? You got to solve this problem. How would you solve this problem? I have no fucking clue where to begin on solving this problem.
Right.
Rebecca's in the comments.
I think Steve-O, we should open the show with the numbers. And then that can get our minds going about possible things that we could see what other companies have done to get out of this kind of holes and that kind of thing. But okay, I mean that's why this is so helpful for having you guys up here, so y'all can tell us.
One more thing, I'm thinking like, all right, if you're on YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're streaming, if I'm like, let's say channel surfing, I come across yours, I want to be hooked immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's where these convos, would probably be interesting. Like, oh shit, what are they trying to say here?
So what would you recommend for that though?
Right.
That's actually a good point. But
Cause I,
what was,
I honestly like that when you two are in conversation and y'all are going back and forth, because that is what draw a lot of people. And I've seen where your numbers were very high when we were talking about the ones that were cheating.
Yeah, it
It
was
just
very high.
caught a lot of attention, and that was one time where I can remember the numbers were just high. People were just stopped just to watch.
Which one was that one?
About the CEO.
Yo,
That
and
that got caught on the trumpet on the got caught on the video cheating and all that. Yeah,
and
yeah.
the rent. That's what you had
In
like
the
seven,
rent, yeah, in the rent.
7 or 8 people in here, and it was going. We was all talking at this point.
Yeah, the Sunday rants we have fun. That was fun for us. Yeah.
Oh, so
No,
that's
I
a
think
thing.
yeah. So Sundays is the plan. Like guys, it's new, right? So we're trying different things, see what clicks, what doesn't click. So that's why we're open to suggestions. Uh, we obviously nerd out on this stuff. So but we want like us to be like the bridge to like the average person to kind of communicate this information but make it fun. If we don't like catch you guys' attention, obviously you're not gonna tune in. So that's what we're trying to like tweak our stuff in a way. Because yeah, if y'all were not here, Steve and I would get even deeper into these numbers in a in a very
it'll
nerdy
get
way.
even
So
more
I don't
boring.
think there's anything wrong with going deeper into the numbers either, but there's also like being nerdy with it, but also being approachable with it.
right,
Teaching.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
right,
What
Like,
about
yeah,
football and basketball numbers? Like, what do y'all think about that?
yeah.
What do
So
you
I think
mean?
Football
that
and
the
basketball.
yeah, I think like the
Me.
plan right now is we're gonna get into the numbers right away. All right, we're
Okay.
gonna get into the revenue, we're gonna get into the cash and stuff right away. So you're like, oh, okay. Then we'll rant about, well, why do they have bad debt? Why do they
Right.
have, high accounts receivable? And then maybe even explain what accounts receivable. That's why, like, sometimes you guys notice, like, I kind of come in and try to get like that layman's term from Steve
Mm-hmm.
because he is really the accountant for real here.
he's a real
I'm kind
CPA.
yeah, he's a real CPA,
He's not a
guys.
pretend CPA.
So, but like I know enough to ask the right questions to get the right information from Steve. I'm kind of like a liaison between you guys. Like, that's why I'm like, wait, so Steve, that means like, like for example, tonight I remember like, okay, the Caesar thing when they spent that 430 something, that got added to the property asset that got added to it. He's like, yeah, that is. But I don't know if that connected with you guys. That made sense to me, but maybe that didn't connect with the viewers.
I think like a way to do this also is like right at the beginning you have like a let's say like a screenshot, all right, of all the numbers, and then you go and you start saying, all right, well look, overall this is what this company's about. You could tell by this net income here that they're doing all right. All right, you can tell like, but hey, they got a lot of debt. What that debt doesn't? How are you gonna pay that debt? What do we do with that? How does that affect things? In relation to
Yeah,
all the numbers, right?
we identified the issue at the top of the show,
Right.
and then
Right.
we explained the issue throughout the show,
Right.
basically.
Yeah, I think it's almost like I think a lot of us understand it in terms of our own bank account. Like, okay, I got bills to pay, and I got this much money in the bank, and how am I supposed to do X, Y, Z? You know what I mean? How am I
Right.
supposed to operate for the next 3-6 months? And kind of almost feel like that would be helpful in making it relatable.
Gotcha. What
I mean,
about the
what's everybody
show?
else think?
What about the show length? What do you guys think about that? Is it too long?
What you mean?
I
Like,
think close
I
to 3 hours.
don't.
It seems like we're going into 3 hours right now.
yeah.
All right. When you type in YouTube, what do you want like us to type? Like, okay, what am I looking for when I type into
Profit
YouTube and
report.
your video pops up?
What do you mean?
You're
Like if
talking
in
about
okay, let's just say we looking up to cook lasagna. A lot of lasagna videos gonna pop up. So what am I supposed to like type in?
Profit
Like
report.
profit or what? What'd you
Oh, you're
say?
talking about like the average Joe? Like what would they search to find the show?
Right, like yeah, to find your
Profit
show.
report.
Yeah,
Profit.
well,
Oh,
yeah. The show name is Profit Report with AB and Steve. So that
Right.
is the show name. They can find the page that way. So you can always send them the link, of course.
As far as the length of the show, I think that depending on how hot the topic is and how good things are going, it doesn't matter. Like if you go into 2 and 3 hours, you're in 2-3 hours of fun. It's interesting. So you want it to keep going because you're interested.
Gotcha. So length doesn't matter as long as the content is good.
I think because it's all starting out, I don't think you should focus on trying to cut it. Okay, well, it's 2 hours. We should stop. But if you're on a roll and things are going good, y'all are having fun. Just keep going. If people don't want to watch, they can log out.
I think good content deserves like okay, y'all say about 45 minutes to an hour. Y'all talk about it. And just come in strong with it. Come in strong, finish strong. But
But
I'm
that
thinking like
doesn't account for the people
3
that
hours
don't log
long.
in until after the show has already started. So now
I mean,
you've
yeah.
missed all
I
of the
mean,
content.
that's me. That's me because I go to work. I'm working most of the time that they come in.
Right. So
But
how
I also
disappointed would you
can.
be to try to log in and they're already done?
Okay, that's what the playback is for. I'm gonna go to their videos. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go to their videos. Okay, this is what they was talking about at this point. This is what they were talking about this time. That's what they playbacks is for. Cause all of us, they did like 5, 6, 7, 8 videos. We can go back to them. You know.
And we're gonna chop
So
this
I
up, guys.
think the time. I think that y'all go probably just try to comment. Say certain stuff, and then just blabble on throughout the whole like 3 hours. So like right now, we talking now. We giving you advice and stuff like that. We've been on for like 20 minutes, 10 minutes. But I think the time, should shorten it.
Guys, when we're up here, it doesn't feel like 2 hours a lot of times.
Yeah,
Mm,
I get it.
like we could tell you because we just chilling, hanging out that first, and then we look up and like, oh damn, we haven't even gotten to the numbers. It's been an hour.
Right.
I felt that a lot, Steve. All right. So, but I think like leading it with the numbers at the beginning, that is probably the big takeaway here.
I think show length time, right? That's the question.
Yeah.
I think when you are having back and forth discussions, that's way more like involved, entertaining. Time goes by. Otherwise, if you're focusing on numbers, it's like I'm sitting in college.
Correct.
It's going over my head too, So you don't want to sit in class like that, right? Not to say that you guys are boring or you're giving me a lecture or anything, but when it's more conversational, you don't worry about the time. An hour can be an hour. If you have 30 minutes to talk, you talk for 30 minutes. But if it goes on for an hour, 2 hours, at that point, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's what makes y'all show different from any other show that's have the same numbers or telling the same information. It is y'all minds. It's y'all going back and forth. It's the discussions. It's everything. So that's what makes the show completely different from anyone else.
That is actually kind of a good point because anybody can look at numbers, but it's the personality and the kind of the weird takes. Yeah. Yeah.
Like we got Steve, who is pure like data. That guy can do it. CPA. And then we got a guy who is accounting who
as a fake accountant. We gotta check his papers, like he's like it's Trump, man. His eyes checking in my papers, like, does he really have an accounting degree? Like, do we really know this guy? You know what I'm saying?
But you have a different take, right? And that's the best part of it. You need to have two opposing perspectives here. You have to. That's what makes it work.
Yeah.
One good guy, one bad guy.
Well, yeah,
Good
that's
guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sunday
I don't
stream.
think.
Sunday stream was fun. Yeah.
But I don't think y'all probably heard me earlier. But do y'all want to talk about sports and stuff like that, like basketball, football?
I love sports, but AB don't be watching those sports, so I can't talk to this guy about it.
And if
Okay,
if we
so
ever
it's probably
do
something
that, it
like
would be another.
Right. And again, you don't want to lose where y'all are. Like, what are y'all basically presenting? You know, are we speaking about the financial backing of sports? Are we speaking about how they're doing financially? Or are we just talking
That's a
sports?
good
Like,
episode
what are we
right there.
doing?
I mean, we like finance in general. The one
right.
other question I have for you
Yeah.
guys is, let's say today we're covering Caesars, right? Sometimes we like drift a little bit, but both of us do this. Do you guys like that, or if we drift a little bit, is that okay? Or if
Me
we
personally, I do like it because that is what makes y'all unique.
okay,
This is what Sam was talking about in the
Sometimes I
chat,
don't be
right?
knowing about what y'all talking about, so sometimes I can't comment, and I don't like that. So I like to comment. So if I don't know what y'all talking about and what y'all bringing, I mean, y'all gotta talk. And then because I didn't know nothing about the cheating people, I just saw a photo on Instagram, and bam. So when y'all was talking about it, I'm like, why? What the hell would they, bring it out, into the public? So I act like if I know what I was talking about when y'all was talking about that, but I do like to, I do like to know what I'm talking about when y'all talking. That's the thing. I do.
I think
So
what Sam
y'all
was
y'all
talking
talking
about
about
earlier.
Caesar. Y'all talking about Caesar. I haven't been to. I guess it was Harrah's before Caesar's. So I haven't been to
Yeah.
Caesar's since I was with my ex. So all I can tell you is, yeah, it was packed back then. It was very much so packed back then. But
That helps. Like
I
that
couldn't
helps.
relate to
Yeah.
I think what
Yeah.
Sam was
it.
talking about earlier was like the chat. Remember, like what she was saying, like I throw in some wild stuff in the chat, some random stuff, right?
He does.
And
Yeah,
that little
yeah.
pivot goes on into a whole other direction, but it's
It
still
does.
pertinent to what you're saying,
No,
right?
that helps us. By the way, guys,
Yeah,
the chat
so
helps
we be
us.
talking to you now, H Jam. We talking to you now. We ain't even into Stephen A. B. at this time. We're talking to you because you're throwing
Yeah,
stuff out.
Yeah,
I'm
but it
But
I got
also
the
that's
chat
what
gives
I'm saying.
covered.
I
AB and
want us to
Steve an
all
opportunity
connect.
to see it.
Yeah, yeah, all
You're
connect to
right.
it.
No, we live off the chat. We love the
yeah,
chat. So that's why I
Mhm.
always like every 10 minutes, like guys, drop something because we like to engage with the chat. And then, there's times I don't know if you guys catch it. Like I always like kind of summarize what we just went through
Mhm.
because I know like different people come at different streams all the time. They come in and out. So that's why I always like, okay, guys, we're covering Caesars. We just saw the revenue. We're getting into this. So I'm sort of narrating where we at with it. That's my attempt to sort of bring everybody to,
Yeah, it
catch up.
definitely helps. It has helped
Yeah.
me quite a few times.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Man, this has been so important and good, like to get the feedback finally.
yeah, for
That's
real,
an
guys.
eye-opening experience for you all.
Man,
I should put
I
a
think
shirt
is
on.
this our first 3 hour pass or we've done 3 hours before, Steve?
You feel like you just bathed in the Mississippi
Nah.
River. Now you're up.
Baptized.
Yeah.
Just the first 3
But I
hours.
think y'all have done 3 hours before. Y'all did over
We
2 hours
have,
before.
No
In the
yeah,
beginning,
way.
y'all was doing like 40 to an hour. Then y'all, got to talking, and then 2 hours came. Then 3 hours came. Like right now, we had 3 hours and two.
yeah.
But
And
I
I
think
and I,
that's also
I'm
passion
feeling
driven.
this. I'm feeling us. Maybe that should be sometime the show.
Yeah, for
The
real.
5 guys,
Hey,
the 5 heartbeats.
this is what Sunday, Sundays, this is the plan, like, right? Like the family dinner idea. Everybody bring their little dinner, we all come on, talk about
On
Yeah,
Sunday,
I
yeah,
mean
this
that.
would be dope.
This is
Yeah.
that passion. I like the reason why you guys do longer streams is because you enjoy it though. But I guess that there's a question also then for you is like which part do you enjoy? Do you enjoy the bullshit at the beginning? Do you enjoy going through the numbers? Like what do you like and a balance of what you enjoy too because this is what you want to do.
Yeah,
They
I
like
mean,
them
you know,
numbers.
I got you.
They like them numbers.
no, like if you guys are not here, Steve-O and I would have a completely different show.
Yeah.
We would be like stuck on like current assets for 30 minutes going back and forth. That ain't current assets. That ain't that. So yeah, it would have been a
But like,
totally like
what would you say about current assets, for example? Like, what would you go into detail about?
I mean, like we'd be like, why is the accounts receivable so low, or why is it so high, or like.
But we drift too. We will drift from current asset. It would be a lot of drifting if we were just a personal conversation. We would not just stick on there.
The thing is, like, guys, first of all, I want y'all to know, like, Steve and I have been friends for what? I don't know.
It's
Like
high school.
10, 15 years or something. So there's phone conversations that's been longer than any video we have on this damn YouTube channel. Just Steve and I talking about this kind of shit. Like we've looked up phone calls. Like, yo, we just did 4 hours on a phone call. Like, so yeah, we have to. Well, we're content creators now, so we have to kind of. We enjoy most part. I don't think there's not one part of the stream that I don't enjoy. I enjoy the comments. I enjoy the ranting that I do. I enjoy the, Steve always like, doubting me, and then we have to fact check me. I enjoy that part. It's all fun to me, So,
Okay, so
then I
you're
guess
saying if we wasn't coming, how would it be if we wasn't coming? If you didn't have nobody in the room, it would just be a regular conversation, right?
Yeah. It would be a lot more we would like just get into the numbers a lot more, and then like I think we would veer away a lot, like comparing them to like other things. Like we would probably do like how is MGM versus Caesars, and then like I don't know. I mean, for me, like I would go down that rabbit hole. Like, why did Caesar sell like the World Series of Poker license? And I would go down that rabbit hole.
But
those
would
are
that be a bad idea though?
That's also not a bad, it's not a bad
I
idea.
don't think that would be a bad idea.
You two are doing two different perspectives here.
Like I would dig deep into even the NOLA renovation. Like, why did they spend $435 million renovating one casino? I would go down that rabbit hole and find 7 articles and see if there was any like fraud with the
money go?
Or where did the money go? And like, shit like that. Like I mean, for me, I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't know, Steve, but yeah.
Isn't that what in the chat? That's what Rebecca's wanting to know. She's wanting to know those details. So maybe instead of saying the whole financial, just say, hey, look, we were looking up Caesars. What we found interesting and what me and Steve are having a discussion on is accounts receivable, whatever it is, and say, now this is why we find it to be interesting.
Yeah,
all right.
Maybe like I don't find those 2-3 things that are interesting about that thing, because I feel like there's sometimes we leave a lot of meat on the bone because we have to move on. Like I would want to get into it.
We leave a lot of meat. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Steve, I mean, like what, like with Tesla, for example, like they sell a lot of those credits. Like for me personally, I would want to get into that. Like, how does that? What is that? That would have been my curiosity. That kind of thing. Like Rivian, with how they're doing. Like these little things that we find but we don't have the time, because by the time I look up, it's like, oh shit, it's like 2 hours. We don't have time. We got to move on.
Yeah.
But also,
what about you, Steve? What about you?
You want to feel like you're being rushed.
Right. And that was one thing I was happy to stop hearing y'all say, oh, it's been 2 hours. We got to go. No, take your time. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Me personally, I don't see a problem with it being 3 hours, because like I say, if you tired of watching at that particular time, you could always get off and come back and watch again. But y'all are interested, y'all are engaged. These are the times where y'all get into the nitty gritty of things, it starts getting interesting.
Steve-O got a
I
family and
wouldn't
stuff.
think
I think the
Well, yeah,
time
Steve-O, I
might be a
understand.
little like because Steve-O's on Eastern time, so he sometimes be going into 1 a.m. and things
It's
like this.
almost 1 a.m. right now.
Understood.
No, but I
But
get what you're saying, though.
even if you wanted to do like a 2, 3, 4 hour stream, whatever you want to do, I think it's more of like the obligation of the viewers. If you want to tune in, if you can't watch the whole thing, then don't.
Yeah.
But you guys can still keep going if you want to, and maybe you can catch somebody else.
Look at you! I changed the layout.
No, I'm the main guy.
Oh, damn! I could do that too. Look at this. That's correct. Oh,
Oh wow.
interesting.
So if you put it on that one and Steve talks, then does it switch over to him?
Yo, no.
I think there is a way to do that though, where it's like the speaker comes up. Group layout. Okay, this is group layout. Okay. All right. Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in, for coming up, clicking the link. This was fun.
Yeah, man. This is valuable advice, and we're gonna incorporate it, guys.
Yeah, hey, Becca's the only one that didn't come up. Shout out to Becca from
shout
day
out to
one.
Becca.
Hi, Becca.
You know, I guess we gotta do our signature sign off, but with everybody in here, we gotta do the signature sign off with everybody on board, or what, Steve-O?
I mean, we might as well. Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, this your boy AB.
It's your boy Steve.
And this is the Profit Report. We out, baby. Peace.
We out, guys. Peace.
Bye.